Hey guys, J-Man here. All right, we are going to do some tier rankings for Marvel. I've invited a bunch of people, so we'll see how it goes. We're just going to do this like last time. It's sort of committee rules. I'm not gonna. I don't think there's any movie here that I'm going to really push for. I know when we did the Batman, let me just adjust myself here. When we did the Batman ranking, I was really kind of like pulling for certain ones where I'm like, no, this has to be on the top. I don't think I really have that for this. So I put a link right away in the chat. So if anybody wants to come on and do this with us, we're just going to go by committee. And you can join when you want. You can stay when you want. You can. Hey, Arkham, you can't make it right now. Later, yeah, whatever. You can come on whenever you want. Skeptic, if you want to come on to it, it's open to everybody. So we're just gonna go right into it, and we'll go slow. So let's bring Steve in. Hey, Steve, how's it going?
Hey, J Man, it's Saturday night.
Saturday night. Hey,
Main
Sean.
event.
Yes. Oh man, so nice, man. But before we jump into it, has everyone seen the Hawkeye series now? The two episodes.
Yeah.
Steve, did you caught up, right?
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts now with the 2 episodes, Steve?
I really liked it. The second episode for me was like awesome. I love the LARPing stuff.
Oh my god!
It's just too like I think the Hawkeye character is a breath of fresh air. He doesn't have an agenda. There's nothing there. He just is sitting there. He's like, listen, I'm just a fan. I'm just clearing up loose ends.
Right.
That's all I'm doing. Like, I don't want this Ronin costume hanging around. Oh god, I love the tracksuit mafia. Like, I think those guys are hilarious. He's like, oh god, the tracksuit mafia. He's like, oh god, I gotta deal with these guys now. He's like, honey, I'll try and be home. Like, I gotta deal with these guys. Yeah. It's just he's a breath of fresh air after they've been trying to take themselves so seriously for so long and just like push forward either an agenda or this multiverse thing, which just isn't working.
Right.
So it's really a nice break from all that stuff and just having a nice action mystery, even though we know who the killer is, sort of thing. I love Haley Steinfeld as Kate Bishop. She just is. I don't know. I just like her. She's awesome. I like her going around doing stuff. I like her with the ridiculous outfit, like she borrowed off her aunt. I thought that was great. And I love the fact that she's like fencing the swordsman. She's like, you're letting me win. Why aren't you showing me your skills? Stop lying.
That's cool, yeah.
Oh, he could destroy her in 2 seconds, right?
Yeah.
When she did that one thing, he wasn't even looking. He's like, yeah. You're like, see, okay, yeah, sorry, continue. And then I want to elaborate on that.
It's all great. I'm really into it. I love I want to see where it goes. But it's just such a breath of fresh air after all the nonsense that's been going on this year with the Marvel movies and the Marvel TV series. So,
and we're gonna be ranking those suckers, putting them in the tier list, and so we're gonna see where they all come up or whatever. But yeah, like Hawkeye, look, it's fun. I like the setting of the snow and everything. The swordsman is great. That guy's his face is so good for the swordsman. I like the mustache and all that. I hope he gets a costume or something. We got to get him a costume. Again, look, this is not the comics. So I always have to put an asterisk, whenever I say anything. It's like, look, it's not the comics. If you don't like this because it's not the comics, then look, Hawkeye was my 3rd tattoo that I ever got. Hawkeye's my 3rd favorite Marvel character. He's a childhood favorite. Played him in the video games. I wanted to do archery. I still kind of want to do archery. I just, I was looking about doing it. I love Green Arrow. I love the Green Archer. I love Robin Hood. All the archering people. My 2nd Dungeons and Dragons character I ever made was an archer, right? So it's like all that stuff. So I love all that stuff. But like Hawkeye, I always felt was not like they picked the wrong Hawkeye for these movies. They picked the ultimate SHIELD agent Hawkeye and not the Hawkeye. And look, I hate when people like say, oh, don't judge a book by its cover. It's like, well, I'm sorry, but the cover is what I see. I can't read the book and then judge it. I'm trying to buy something, so I need to have a cool cover to buy it, right? It's not like you're Stephen King where if you just write your name, that's good enough. I got into comics because I liked art and I liked looking at the pictures. and I literally judged people. It's like, oh, Batman looks cool, Superman looks cool. Spider-Man was like the best character because he just looked the best. You just like, oh, this guy looks great. I thought Hawkeye was like the second best looking. I was just like, this guy just looks cool. I like the point. And I know Wolverine is around. Like, to me, Hawkeye, like, well, he predates Wolverine. So to me, Hawkeye, did it better. I guess wore it better.
Yeah, the spikes on the head.
Spikes. I like the purple and the blue, the dark purple, the blue or the black, depending on how you interpret the colors of how they color it. Even if they did purple and black, that's cool. West Coast Avengers, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that. West Coast Avengers is my favorite super team, like those guys. Hey, they mentioned Greer. Was that supposed to be Greer Nelson, you think? Or did I read too much into that?
Probably. I don't know. I think they're crossing over a bunch of shit in this series. I don't know how many episodes it is, but
6.
Well, Yelena's supposed to show up, right?
Yeah.
Like, when is that happening? Like, I didn't realize that this was so short.
6,
actually.
yeah.
That's short.
Because they show 2, so
yeah, like
more that's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. I thought she was going to be the one because they said she's not going to be disappointed. I thought she was in charge of the tracksuit mafia. To be completely honest with you.
Which Russian? I guess that could have been a thing, but it's Echo. It's Echo who is the person in the end there. So I don't know. I will say that I started reading the Kate Bishop comic, issue 1. It pissed me off in the first page because it's saying Kate Bishop, dog lover, archer, and it said like best Hawkeye.
Oh,
and I'm like, okay. And I'm thinking, are you paying attention to how this works? Because so far, everybody that I've talked to, because Clobberin Times, he watched the first couple.
Yeah.
Everyone's watched the first couple, and everyone seems to be pretty good. Like Nerdman was on, I can't remember if he was on my thing or if I was on his. He was on my stream just the other day saying, oh yeah, it wasn't too bad. So that's because it starts out with Hawkeye being the best. She sees him and she's like, wow, Hawkeye is the best Avenger. I want to be just like him. That's the best way to get someone new. This is why people don't like Rey and all that, because she just comes in, besides the Mary Sue-isms or whatever, but she just comes in and it's like, yeah, but Luke, like you have to look up to Luke and stuff. You have to be there from the beginning looking up to him. You can't look up to him later and have Luke be garbage as well. Like in this show, Hawkeye is still awesome, and she looks up to him, and we look up to him, and he's awesome. The Last Jedi problems is that Rey looks up to Luke for no reason. We don't know why. It just because the script, and Luke sucks. So you're like...
Yeah. You don't set up anything. Everything's just pigeonholed in.
Right, exactly. This is like a proper, what I call it, this is a TV show. I'm watching, I'm like, okay, I get what's going on. And yeah, that Rogers play was awful, and it's supposed to be awful. And Hawkeye
is supposed to be, though. People are like, I don't like that part. You're not supposed to like it.
You're not supposed to like that part.
It's supposed to be with Hawkeye. Hawkeye walks out halfway through because it's garbage.
It's garbage. Yeah. Right. I think people miss that. I had to laugh on that one, and that's one of my categories, which I threw on here, which we'll get to in a second. I had to laugh at that because it's like that was like a big emotional moment. He turned it into.
I think it's genius.
It's because genius,
it is what would happen. It is what would happen. Yeah.
Right. It's genius, and it's awful.
And like they throw in an Ant-Man because people like him, and he wasn't there.
He wasn't there. And you were supposed to be cringing. You're supposed to be like, oh, because Hawkeye, you're with Hawkeye in this. That's and he's the guy we're following. And then Kate Bishop admires him, and so do we. So it just works way better. Plus, the swordsman's awesome. What's her name? Vera Farmiga's in there for no reason. She's just in there.
She's the mom. Yeah.
Yelena's gonna show up for sure. We don't know when, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, let me share my screen here. All right, now this is from Tiermaker, so the links are in the description, and a link. This is a link. It's in the chat if people want to come in and go through this with us. It doesn't have Agent Carter or Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on here, which is very weird.
Is it just supposed to be movies?
Well, no, because look, Defenders is in there and Loki.
No, They forgot
So-
about it because they suck.
No, that's not true, Sean. That's very mean.
Yeah, they
and
forgot
I
about
like.
them.
Yeah, they forgot, but I like Shield and Agent Carter.
Well, good for you.
Maybe they're not considering it because it wasn't part of the Disney MCU. I don't know.
Oh,
No,
that's
but
I
Deadpool's
hate when
in here.
people split those. It's
Oh,
MCU.
Deadpool's in there. Okay.
Full stop. It's like
Yeah, like look, Fantastic Four is in there.
What?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's just Blade is in there. It's just
some
like
of these
random ones.
anger me. Some of these, it's like I don't know if someone just went on a Wikipedia page and just started doing shit. But
Yeah,
That's probably
I
what
was
happened.
thinking of doing a Dark Ages of Marvel tier thing, but I'd have to be very careful with that. Also, one thing I don't like about Tiermaker is that like everything is just icons. So if you're just flashing images and they're tiny, you don't really know who or what you're looking at. And it would be nice if there were like text or something for each thing.
yeah,
But
like
that
I
would
can.
be hard to do. Some of these are the posters, so if you recognize the posters, you're good.
Yeah, and I should be good on most of them. Like,
Yeah.
and there's 3 of us on here, and so we should be able to kind of figure out what's what.
Like I
or
see
whatever.
tank top man with guys flanking him, so it's Wolverine, I guess. I
Yo,
don't know.
yo, yo.
Right. Hey, what's going on, dude?
Nothing much.
All right. So yeah, we were just saying that some stuff is missing from here. So again, I did not create this one. This is just one that I happened to just find. Hey, Ron Jammin.
I'm just surprised that this is starting at like 4 instead of like 6, like it said on the.
Why did it say 6? That's weird. Something's wrong with this computer. I can't do these on this computer anymore. Something's wrong with this then.
Mine said 7, and it
Mine,
like
yeah.
Eastern time, but yeah.
Did yours say?
Get mine.
Well, the last time I did a stream on here and I posted it, my computer was being weird and it did some updates, and for some reason my time zone got messed up. So I noticed that somebody was saying, "Hey, why is this starting like at this weird time or whatever?" I thought, "What the hell?" And I looked at my computer time was like way off, and like StreamYard is linked to your computer, so it timed it weird. And I thought, "Well, this is really messed up." So I gotta look out for that. So according to what I was doing, it should have started 12 minutes ago, based on how I set it up. I don't know if they count as one. Let's see. Did they put them as one?
I don't think they
No,
did.
there's Endgame. No, Endgame is right there. This is Endgame.
Okay.
You can see my mouse, right?
Yeah.
Can you see my mouse or no?
J-Man.
Yeah.
J-Man.
Yeah,
The next one should be a Star Wars one.
we could do Star Wars. You know what you could do if you find one that you want to do, like a Star Wars thing or something. Shoot me the link to the Tiermaker and I'll look
If
at
I
it.
can't
Sean,
find a real Star Wars one, I'll make one.
yeah,
I know
Sean, you
they're
can
gonna-
make one if you want.
Wait. Why is Morbius on this?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, it
I
hasn't
know.
come out yet.
It hasn't even come
It's like,
out
how are you
yet,
supposed
so-
to rank that?
Okay,
I
so
saw
let's-
that in other lists too. I was like, what
Why
the-
is Spider-Man No Way Home here
I
too?
know.
Yeah,
I
I've seen
know.
that in other ones too. It's
So
like
let-
how are
let-
you supposed to
let's-
rank
let-
Let's
it?
just
okay.
not add them. Let's just not
Yeah,
add
let's
them.
just not add them. We won't.
Let's
we-
just
we're
leave them
gonna-
down here.
For punishment.
I mean, and Hawkeye, I really like the first 2 episodes of Hawkeye. So I mean, but it could go. I really like the first 2 episodes of Falcon and Winter Soldier before that got turned into piss. So, but yeah, no, I was gonna say, if there's any ones you want to do, just send me the link to them and we can look at
All
it.
right.
Sean created a Superman one for villains, Superman villains. So that might be fun to do as
And
well.
it's
So
like
Sean,
the longest one. that
What
I've
about
seen on
Jedi?
there.
What about Jedis?
yeah,
That's
I
like
don't-
Jedis.
Do
That would be
Jedis.
fun.
yeah. So we could well, you could do Star Wars characters.
Anakin should be number 1 though.
I know you said. I know. He's not. Spoilers. He won't. He won't be number 1. But
Yeah.
he'll be in the top. I genuinely like Anakin. I have no problems with Anakin.
I do, but whatever.
No, I mean, I didn't mind the kid. I didn't mind the kid.
He was
as the
horribly
kid.
written and horribly acted.
No, Hayden
He was horribly
Christensen.
acted.
But,
No,
but
he
if,
wa-
but
no.
if you grew
No,
up
no.
with it, you're not going to see that.
No,
Yeah.
Hayden Christensen is a good actor. I just
Not in the
no.
second movie though.
Okay, the second
I
movie
think he
that's
has
a different
marbles
story,
in his
but the
mouth or something. He's like, "Oh, blah, 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 blah."
but the third movie is good. The third movie is one of wait, I'll save your time, Vale.
Hey, Clobberin, thanks for coming. So I think we're gonna do we're gonna do Spider-Man, Home Alone, whatever it's called. We're doing Spider-Man Home Alone. We're gonna do that, and Clobby's gonna either come back on here or I'm gonna go on there. I don't know what's going on. I can't remember. What did we do for Eternals, Sean? Were you there?
You went on his
on Clobby's channel.
Are we, okay, so like maybe it's my turn then, and we can come on mine, or we'll figure it out between the two of us. We'll figure
It was a special.
Friday. It was yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, all right. So we're okay. We all agree that we're not going to do the ones. Are we going to do Hawkeye or no?
No, it's not done.
No, it's not done. Okay, that's.
Let's
fair.
give an honorable mention and say how where it would be so far.
So
Yeah,
far, I
I'm okay
really
with
like
that.
it a lot. So we can.
But
do
we
that.
won't put it up there. We'll just leave it down
I would
here
put it
for
middle
now.
of the pack because we don't
Okay.
really.
We don't know.
Or they really screw the pooch in the next 4 episodes, right? So. Hey, Clobby.
Hey, okay.
Hey.
So where do you guys want to start with? I guess we could start with how many. There's 4 of us on here. That's enough because I know people have been texting me saying they're going to come in when they come in, but we can't wait forever.
Why don't
No,
we
man.
start from the bottom and then make our way to the top?
Well, I want to do up and down because it's more fun that way. We need to have a few like what. Let's go through. So Excelsior is the top game as the top at best, and then Avengers Assemble. I can do this all day. Shawarma's on me. Fat Thor and Life is the Potts, and Potts is for Pepper Potts because I can't stand that character. She's the worst character ever.
I think I Can Do This All Day should be number 1 just by how much I love that line.
But
the
Stan
second
Lee's-
Captain America
but-
movie.
Stanley's
Stan Lee
Excelsior is tops.
Yeah, Stan Lee always said Excelsior, and Stan is the man. Jack is the king, but we're not going to get into that argument right now.
That's a whole other stream, man.
That's a whole nother stream. Jack Kirby's my favorite, of course, but we're not getting into all that. Okay, let's start with so we're not going to do Morbius. I'm just going to move that to the bottom so I can just see. What were the other ones that we weren't going to do?
Spider-Man
No Way Home, and I'm
Well,
just
yeah.
quickly looking for other movies that haven't come out yet. I don't see any other movie that hasn't come out yet, so
Okay.
yeah, I think it's only those
When
two.
we get to
It's
it,
right
we'll-
next to What If and Defenders.
Defenders. So go tell me.
It's on
one,
the
two, three,
third line.
four-
Third line
third
at the very
line?
end.
At the
Very
very end.
end.
I see this one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Very
so
end,
that.
that guy? Yeah.
Okay.
What's up,
Okay, so
Kate?
those two we're not going to talk about. So let's do Hawkeye right now. Where do you want? Where do you think Hawkeye would go, if it continues on the same course that it's on?
Middle, because I don't know how they're going to end it off and on a high or on a low. Or
All right, so let's not talk about it.
I would say I can do this all day.
Ooh,
Yeah.
There's
that's high praise.
That's high. I mean, I would maybe go that high. Hey, Caleb, what's going on?
I would go Avengers Assemble because right now I'm really loving this. For some reason I liked Hawkeye more than the other Avengers during Avengers 1. So I just have a love for Hawkeye and it's going very well.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Hawkeye a lot too. So okay, so you're saying Avengers Assemble. Sean is saying
If
sure.
it keeps at this level.
Where the hell is
Steve-
Avengers Assemble? Which
Second
one?
from
Second.
the top.
Second from the top?
Yeah.
And then there's I Can Do It All Day. And then what's the
Yeah.
other one? Shawarma's on me?
Shawarma's on me. and
Shawarma's
then
on
Fat
me
Thor.
is good for me. Look, if you're saying that it's this way for the rest of the 4 episodes, because we can't really judge the whole thing, and we
Right.
never get a swordsman costume, and it's Shawarma's on me. I don't know what they're doing with this.
I feel
Yeah,
like
that's
I
good.
feel like
But I don't know
Swordsman
what they're gonna twist. There's gonna be a twist because that's American storytelling right now.
I feel like
So-
Swordsman wouldn't get his full costume by the end of his season, but he will get something similar to it, and then the next time he shows up, he'll get his full costume.
Yeah. My problem with Swordsman is he's awesome, but they've done this where they have a great actor play a great villainous character and don't do anything with them. It's like that's all
Right.
of Luke Cage, right? It's like
Right.
that, like those villains were wasted. Those actors were wasted too.
That's
Swordsman
true.
was the one who trained Hawkeye, right? In the
Correct.
comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they
it's
haven't
with-
met each other, so
True.
what happens if he did train Hawkeye?
What's up, Truth?
Because in the show they haven't met yet, so we don't know.
Right.
That
Well,
would
we
be
don't-
cool.
Yeah, I
Know
don't
that
think
much
this
about
is.
Hawkeye's past though.
Yeah, I don't think this is. It's never going to be the comics, right? So there's going to be people out there. Clobberin is definitely one of them. Like, heavy comics. If it's not the comics, it's always a letdown. But I'm just going by the show on its own, just as a show. I'm enjoying it a lot. Let's leave it out then because we don't really know. There's too much speculation. Like, I think if it continues on, I'm a Hawkeye big time fan, and Kate Bishop was the only character out of these new teen characters who I thought was okay. Like I can't stand Riri. I can't stand, I don't know who else, whatever else. All these like loser characters that they've created. I don't care about any of them. I don't mind X-23. I don't mind Ms. Marvel. She's like okay, I guess. But like Kate Bishop was one of the better ones. So, and I do like her in this show. So, but let's leave that one out then.
Also, another reason we should leave it out is because the fact that there could be a Kingpin cameo. There could not be.
People are speculating,
right?
But I feel like he's the Mephisto of this show. It's like
right. He's not going to be on there.
Yeah, I'm just bringing up the fact that there's rumors around this saying that characters will or will not show up. So we just have to wait and not get our hopes up.
All right, let's do Blade. Where's Blade going to go? I'm going to say Avengers Assemble.
Is that the first one?
Yeah.
Blade Part 1.
All right, yeah, that's either Avengers Assemble or a low tier Excelsior.
So
okay, Avengers Assemble is good for me.
Okay, so Anakin, so let's go. Okay, so I'm saying Avengers Assemble for me. Steve, what do you think?
I can do this all day.
So down one, Sean, what do you think?
For the sake of future movies going into Avengers Assemble from the bottom row, I could do this all day. Fits for me as well.
Okay.
Yeah, listen, it's important and it's awesome, but like,
it's not set in stone. Like we're gonna review these later, right? Like we can change them. This isn't, Anakin, what were you thinking? Do you do this all day?
Avengers Assemble, because just like the X-Men movie, just like the first X-Men movie, this played a big part in making the MCU.
Like, I mean, for me, I saw this twice in a row. Like I saw it like Friday night, and then I went and saw it Saturday afternoon. So I really like this movie a lot. And
I can go Avengers Assemble, or I can do this all day. Like Blade, is the first successful Marvel picture, and so it is important.
Okay, so let's move it up. As a
comic movie, it was awesome because I was like, I can't believe they made a Blade movie, and he looks like Blade, and it's his origin. And it's like that was like too much to ask for back then, right? So,
so let's leave it here for now and see where we go. Right. Yeah. Like, so we're all like okay with this spot. Nobody's, nobody's like really swordsman's acting much like, oh, I know, I love mustache twirling villains.
Yeah, where's Howard the Duck on this thing? What's the name of this tier list?
Hey, Darkstar.
What's the name of this tier list? Like, what is it supposed to be?
This was just MCU shows and movies.
Oh, okay.
But they missed a bunch
of. That's a really good comment. That's a
really good comment. Let me ask you guys this about this. Would you say Blade 2 is better than Blade 1?
I would say they're both equally good.
Ooh. I would say Blade 2 is better. That's why
I agree.
I would say Blade 2. Yeah, Blade 2 is better, but is it so much better that it moves up to Excelsior? I would probably
two same.
Blade 2 is better, but they both are Avengers Assemble. They both belong there, in my opinion.
Blade 2 even on here?
Blade 2 is better, but
Blade's on there.
Blade 2 would. For
Blade solely because of Passenger 57 is a masterpiece. I absolutely love that movie. And truth, I don't know if you're saying that to be funny, but legit, when that came out, my buddies and I were like, fucking yeah, baby. Like, we were all over that movie. And that bad guy putting the hands up with his cups, he's like pretending to shoot. You're like, oh my God. It's like, we love Wesley Snipes in this house. This is a Snipes approved house.
Your house is the Church of Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, we are the Church of Wesley Snipes in this house. Okay, so let's do Blade 2 since we just talked about it. So let's put it here for now.
I would put it in front of Blade 1. You
think you should go to Excelsior? Okay. Who wants Excelsior?
No, in front of Blade 1 in Avengers Assemble.
You don't have, that doesn't matter. It'll just be the same
I'd
thing.
say Avengers Assemble, man.
Okay, so hold on, Steve. What are you saying? Excelsior?
Oh, it's Avengers Assemble, but it's better than Blade, so I would still knock Blade down one. I think it is a level above Blade.
Okay. All right. Let's leave it here for just now, just for the sake of it. First two Blades, the third one was dull. Third one is dull. So let's do the third one. Where's Blade 3?
The only good part about it was Ryan Reynolds.
Blade 3? Blade Trinity?
Yeah. Hold on. Is it on here? Can anybody see where
there's also, I would, Blade 3. Let me look really quick. Oh, it's right there next to Luke Cage, one above you. Yeah.
Okay, so where's
Blade 3 is
that's
Fat
gotta go.
Wife is
this is a bullshit movie.
All
It's
the blade
hard.
parts are awesome when you can get
Yeah.
them. But then
Okay,
the
so
rest
hold
of
on.
it is
All right, let's go. Okay, Steve, let's do it in order. We're just gonna go in order from top to bottom because that's just how it happened to work out. So
Life
Steve,
is the
where do you
pod.
think?
It's terrible.
Wow, lowest tier.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh god. Okay, Sean, what do you think?
Fat Thor for the blade parts.
Anakin,
He's like
what do you
telling
think?
off the other cast members. In the beginning, he's like destroying guys. He has
Yeah.
a nice fight scene at the end. I don't know.
Okay. Anakin, what are your thoughts?
It's not the worst. It's not the worst Marvel project, and for some reason, I have a little bit of love for it for two reasons. One, Ryan Reynolds, and two, this movie introduced Ryan Reynolds to Deadpool, and got him
Right.
falling in love with Deadpool to the point of him heavily campaigning for a Deadpool
Right.
movie. So this movie, we can thank for that. But
Yeah, but
I
we
think
gotta
I gotta
judge the
keep it
movie.
Fat 4. I think I gotta keep it Fat 4.
Yeah, we'll keep it at. I'm gonna keep it at Fat Thor for now. It is awful.
They ruin
know,
Hannibal
but
King, and they ruin the other character. Like they ruin characters from Tomb of Dracula.
They killed
it's tough.
Dracula himself. He was like this.
But he
big
wasn't
Dino guy.
really
Like,
Dracula,
what the
but he
hell?
was Dracula. They should have just
Did
made
they
a
even
tour.
say his name was Dracula in the movie?
Yeah, I don't even remember if they said it.
No, he was supposed to be, but I don't think they named him. They should have called it Tomb of Dracula and just made a proper Tomb of Dracula movie. You know?
Yeah, because Hannibal King is not like Ryan Reynolds is funny, but it's not. That's not the
Hannibal
character.
King. Yeah.
Okay,
It gets to be a bit much too. Like
Yeah.
which Ryan
this is
Reynolds
a tough
happens
one.
to
Okay,
be.
I'm gonna leave it here.
And Triple H kills himself because he has silver
Oh,
teeth for
that
some
was really
reason.
stupid.
And then he gets punched in the
God-awful.
face and then he dies.
Excuse
Like,
me,
why'd you
what?
have that then?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Okay,
Fat
J-Man.
Thor is good
J-
for me.
Yeah.
J-Man, should we
Yes.
go by like trilogy? So like next is the original Spider-Man trilogy. Should we just do that?
I just want to do random, just because to keep it fun.
All right.
Just to keep it like a little bit. Because then if you do all the good ones right away, let's put Venom. Where should Venom go?
Oh shit.
Okay.
Nah.
Fat Thor.
Fat Thor is good for me.
Okay, so Steve, you're saying Fat Thor.
Yeah.
My wife came up with Fat Thor, and I laughed for half an hour. And I'm like, that's the best category ever. Okay. So Sean, you're saying Fat Thor.
Yeah, and the only thing it says is the visuals of Venom. Even then, he doesn't have the spider.
Right.
But it's the first time we really saw a good Venom.
That's
which is,
true.
Like, big and stuff, right?
Right. That's true.
But what they
okay.
did with him was shite, but
Right.
you know, like a turd in the wind. Like, okay.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah.
Okay. Anakin, what do you think? Fat Thor, or move it up one or down? Down.
I'm either on Fat Thor or Shawarma's on me.
Oh wow.
I'm going to leave it at Fat Thor then, because I think it's not very good. But the Venom part, like Venom himself, is kind of neat. He looks neat.
And I really like the chemistry between Eddie Brock and Venom in this. I just really like that for some reason.
And then what you liked about it in part one got ruined for me in part two, which I would put it in the same. Did you see Venom 2 yet, Steve?
Nope.
Sean, did you see Venom 2?
Nope.
Okay, so Anakin, did you
I'm
see
the only
Venom
one
2?
who saw it.
I saw it as well. So do you think it's better or worse than Venom Part 1?
I say it's a mix between worse and better because can I just spoil some parts?
Oh, I saw it, and the guys don't care.
I basically think it's stupid how they split up, but
I know, it's stupid.
I like how they argue and bicker with each other, but also hate each other, but need each other at the same time.
Right. Yeah, they split up in this movie for like a large chunk of it. I thought that they couldn't do that. Like it's so like this whatever happened in part one, they just unrighted in part two. Like Carnage looks, I'll tell you guys, Carnage looks awesome. And when Carnage kills everybody in that prison or whatever, that was really
It's
cool.
Carnage, yeah.
It's Carnage.
I hold my breath during that whole time because of how intense it was.
It was
even though it was PG-13.
Yeah, no, it was good. We're not like Anakin and I, we're not lying. Like that part is good, but like the storyline is trash.
I feel like
trash.
the final battle was good too.
Yeah, it was good. But like Shriek doesn't do anything. She's just there, and then like, you know, I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't get what they're going for. I'm gonna leave it at Fat Thor. It's kind of a shit movie.
Well, with the whole end credit scene and what's coming next, I feel
maybe
like
it'll be better.
I feel like now it's going to be better, a better future, and with all the rumors of what will happen.
Let's move on to Jessica Jones.
Are we including all the seasons in one?
Yes, because I only saw season 1 and David Tennant. Okay, if we're ranking it based on David Tennant, then it's Excelsior because he's the greatest person ever.
And he's the one that carried that season.
He's the second. He's the second best Doctor Who, in my opinion.
He's in the top. I would say he's my wife's favorite Doctor. I would say he's my. I hate ranking the Doctors. I'd probably say he's like my third. I'd say he's probably my. I think John Pertwee's number 1, then Tom Baker, then David Tennant. But we can't get into Doctor Who. It's not Doctor Who.
I'm just saying he's my second favorite, but
yeah, he's okay. I'm gonna say I don't know. I didn't see the other seasons. Has anyone seen all the seasons?
I haven't. I heard that the second season kind of ruined everything.
So I'm leaving it. Where do you want? Where should
boring as hell. So and no one really talks about them, so they must be boring as hell.
No, Man Thing isn't on here, but I own that. Well, Clobber, I own that.
Man Thing sucks, but
I have it.
The movie,
Of course, I've got
like
it.
a Swamp Thing. At the end, he comes in, but they have nothing. With the whoever knows fear burns the Man Thing's touch. Like all that stuff is gone. All the interesting stuff is gone. Like the swamp is just a swamp. It's not like a portal to other dimensions. But whatever.
All right, so Jessica Jones, where are we putting this thing?
Fat Thor.
If
it's arguable the bottom.
If it's off the one season I saw, it's shawarma on me. But I can't say because I didn't watch season 2.
The thing is, David Tennant is such a great actor. There's 3 seasons.
3 seasons?
Yeah. There's
David
a boring
Tennant
one and a super boring one.
I've literally seen, I've seen him do Hamlet. I've seen David Tennant do a lot. Anything that you can see of David Tennant's, I've seen, even just cheesy family comedy movies that he's been in, just random ones. And he is fantastic in every kind of role, whether it's horror, whether it's just drama. So he's great and he carries that season. But unfortunately, there's 2 seasons without him, and I'm betting that they're not great.
Well, let me put it to you this way: even with David Tennant, because I knew David Tennant wasn't going to be in the second one, I didn't come back for seasons 2 or 3. So,
Anakin, what do you think?
It sounds like Clobberin Times tried with Jessica Jones. They couldn't try that hard, man.
Okay, so Anakin, are you okay with Fat Thor then, or do you Okay,
yeah, it's been a while, but I remember liking the first season. And
the rest is bullshit. Okay. Let's move on because we've got still lots to cover. How about this garbage Fantastic Four movie? I'm going to put that right down here.
Which one? A Fant Four stick?
The bullshit Fantastic Four.
The bottom one. It's Potts. Yeah.
For some reason, for me, it's so bad. It's good for some parts. I
can see that.
I just love it, even though it's bad.
I can't take it. I can't.
It's boring, and all they do is just get ready.
Yeah, I can't. This has to be in the lowest tier.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
It's awful. Does everyone agree with that? Can we just move on?
Oh yeah.
It's not really the director wanted a body horror type movie, but Fox kind of wanted
make a body horror movie. Don't make a Fantastic Four movie.
Right. Call David Cronenberg.
Have you read Fantastic Four? What are you talking about? Yeah.
Well, basically with the whole transformation and the whole
Sure.
not being able to control her powers.
But you know why they never concentrate on that in the comics? Because that's a dull, boring concept.
Exactly. So okay, Iron Fist. How about Iron Fist? Fat Thor.
Fat Thor.
I would argue Potts, but
I mean the second season was better, but not that much better.
I feel bad putting it in Fat Thor because my second tattoo was Iron Fist. And I sat for 5 hours.
Yeah, not because of the show.
I know, but I just feel bad. I can't do it. Fat Thor's it's awful, but I watched season 1 twice for Christ's sakes because I watched it because my wife was like, "Oh, I want to see Iron Fist." She's like, and I'm like, "It's not really Iron Fist." So I'm like, "Oh, whatever, let's just watch it." No. Poor guy. Okay. Right. So yeah, Fat Thor. Let's see. Let's do. Okay, I mean.
Okay, Daredevil. we all know where Daredevil is. There's no way.
Does anyone disagree with Daredevil on top?
No.
Excelsior?
No,
Uh,
that is Excelsior.
Okay,
it's,
let's
for the most
okay.
part, it's amazing and
Let's do
better
down
than
the
it
line
should
then.
be. Yeah.
Let's do down the line. Steve,
Yeah, no, it's Excelsior.
Sean.
It's Excelsior because they did some great things with the characters and made me like Foggy. So yeah.
And Karen Page.
And Karen Page, yeah.
I hated Karen. First time ever, one of the first times ever where I hated the comic character and I liked it in the movie. That doesn't happen too often. But this, because Karen Page was garbage. I cannot stand her, and I've read from the beginning Daredevil, and she was just the typical garbage Marvel female character.
Female, yeah.
And Foggy was pretty trash too. And this show made them both great. And in fact, Deborah Ann Wall, I've seen her now in other things, and I've seen her talk about. She plays D&D. I've seen her talk about stuff, and like she's like the coolest person ever. Like she could just be your friend. You know,
and D'Onofrio's Kingpin is a
revelation. Kingpin is like one of the best casting choices. Yeah. Okay, so Anakin, you agree with in the top?
Yes. I just want to say this is better than the Dark Knight trilogy because
of course
the third Dark Knight movie sucked ass, but they made the third part of this so much. It's one of the best comic book adaptations today.
Yeah, I loved, and Daredevil's my second favorite Marvel character, but I love this show.
They did Bullseye right. They made Bullseye
scared.
Bullseye he was amazing.
All right, Loki. I'm ready to throw that into the pots.
Okay. All right,
hold on. We're gonna get to you, Anakin, because it's not moving up more than one. By the way, Steve, where do you think it should go?
Well, I can't get back to 6 hours or 8 hours I spent watching that piece of garbage, so it's got to be.
I despise that show. Sean, what do you think?
If you're saying it's a a Loki show, then show me Loki. I don't know if it's the Loki from Avengers, and you're saying it is. Then how come he's walking around with a tie and he's acting all normal and nice? It's not even about him. It's about like every other character but him. Like the fight they're in isn't his fight. It's the other Loki's fight, like that girl or whatever. None of the logic makes sense. Some characters are played by him and others are not. Why? To me, it's basement. They didn't make a Loki show, and they ruined the Loki character too. Is he a villain anymore? I don't even know. So
he gets kneed in the nuts 100 times. I'm like, why is the best villain or one of the
Remember,
best
Loki
MCU
was never a
villains?
villain. Seeing how Marvel retconned that to say he was mind controlled by the Mind Stone in the first Avengers movie.
That's bullshit too. But anyways, it's not about Loki, and he's treated like crap. He just gets kicked in the nuts 100 times. I'm like, I don't think this is very good. What do you think? Do you think it should, like Anakin? You think it should be higher up? I know Loki's good, and my wife was like Tom Hiddleston, and she's excited. But remember, he gets kicked in the nuts 100 times.
I know it's not gonna go up, so I'm just gonna say shawarma's on me, or I can do this all day. But I know it's not gonna move up, so
it can't move, unfortunately, because I'm on the top. I can't. Like
he has the high ground, and I'm like at the bottom, like Anakin.
Yeah, you're on the bottom. I got the high ground. I'm a reasonable person up to a point. Okay, let's see. What else can we do? Let's get something. What's like an I can do this all day kind of a thing here?
Deadpool 2.
All right, let's do Deadpool 2. Where do you guys think?
Actually, we should do Deadpool 1 and then Deadpool 2.
Okay, let's do Deadpool. Where's Deadpool 1?
It's right next to it.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Where should Deadpool go? This is going to be a bit tough. I'm going to probably maybe put it around here.
Oh, yeah.
Steve, what do you think for Deadpool Part 1?
Shawarma's on me. It's
really
rather like when you watch it multiple times, it's a little bit underwhelming. It's just basically dick jokes. Like
Deadpool.
There's but it frigging smashes you over the head with it. It's like holy shit! Like seriously, the storyline it goes into his frigging it goes into his origin, which is okay, I know what his origin is, and then he's just after Ajax, and it seems he finds him rather easily. I don't know. It's okay. It's not terrible, but to me,
that's the point.
On me.
Okay. So, Sean, what do you think?
My problem is I never liked Deadpool, but I recognize that this movie is a good Deadpool movie. But but I would say it's either my eyes, man. Avengers Assemble. Well, no, not really Avengers Assemble. I could do this all day, or Shawarma's on me. Yeah.
Okay, so Steve's in the lower, you're in the higher. Anakin, what do you think?
I gotta agree with Sean. I can do this all day because I honestly hate Deadpool as a character, but Ryan Reynolds made Deadpool likable for me, so
I agree with you. See, we don't always disagree, Anakin. We don't always disagree. I agree with you exactly.
As a kid, I thought he was cool, but then when I grew up, I saw he was a shit character. So
he's not a great character. To me, Cable was the standout character of.
I mean, modern day comics, they made him more like Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool, which is cool.
Right.
But
yeah, Ryan Reynolds to me made him likable. Sean is kind of in the middle. Anakin and I are saying I can do this all day. Steve's in the lower half, so I'm going to leave it at I can do this all day. Because I do think it's an important movie. It's an R-rated movie that did really well.
Without it, Loki wouldn't have come out. Joker wouldn't have come out. I mean, Logan wouldn't have come out. Joker wouldn't have come out.
Yeah. Okay. So let's leave it there.
Loki for
what about
reason.
Deadpool 2? I would just put it right next to it.
Yeah.
It did things better, but the whole trying to kill himself. If it's the extended version, I would say it would go in Avengers Assemble. If we're talking about the regular version, it's I can do this all day.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave it. Okay, so wait, Steve, what were you saying? Higher or lower?
It's got to be higher. It's better than the first one. Noticeably
better than the first one. Is it really?
Yeah.
I feel like it's even keel to me.
No, watch it. If you watch them both again, I did them back to back. I'm like, no. 2 is.
I thought you two.
Marcus said something, J-Man.
I know. He keeps trying to go on this Wonder Woman 84. Well, Wonder Woman 84 for me, except for Daredevil and the Blade movies, beats all these other movies. No, that's well, no, yeah, it does. It does.
I like Venom more than Wonder Woman 84.
Yeah,
so.
Deadpool 2 gets knocked down a few pegs, but still even keel with Deadpool 1 with the kid, and also killing off all those characters from the comics in that 1 second.
So Steve
just trying to be all hot and cool, right? But like it's like, but I mean, they did just as with Deadpool 1 gave us a comic accurate Colossus. This one gave us a comic accurate Juggernaut.
I'll give it to you guys straight. Cable is better than anything in either movie.
And Cable is awesome.
Yeah,
Cable's awesome. But the thing is too is that because I'm an X-Force guy and I'm a Rob Liefeld guy, to me it's like Shatterstar was a character I really liked.
Yeah.
I thought he was so cool in those comics. I was hoping to see like Boom Boom and Domino, and I thought Domino was really cool in this. The way that they showed her powers. And Cable's like one of my boys, like from day one. He's like one of my top, like let's say top 15 characters.
And Juggernaut is realized better.
Juggernaut is awesome. But the thing is, they kill the X-Force guys in a cheap joke where they didn't need to do that.
Yeah.
They kind of ruin. I never cared about Rusty. What's his name? What's the guy's name?
Fire Fist.
I never cared about him that much because I didn't read New Mutants. That's sort of his thing. But I started to read New Mutants after watching the Deadpool movies.
The bad new one or the
comics.
The old
one.
And I'm like, oh, the comics, are like he's pretty cool, right? And I'm like, man, then they ruined that guy now. So it did ruin a few characters. Like I couldn't stand that kid in the movie, that fat kid or whatever. I just absolutely despised that kid. I want him to die so badly. Unfortunately, he lives, so that was my only problem. But again, it is better because Cable is like super pumped up, and Domino is pretty fun. Clobby, we're not going into the. I like it better than Ghostbusters. No,
the new one or the 20?
Ghostbusters Afterlife. Ghostbusters
Jesus!
Afterlife.
Yeah, okay.
Relax, Sean.
Woo! That's a close one.
Wait, what? Actually, I'm not gonna ask that. I was gonna ask what your thought about Ghostbusters Afterlife, but that would take up too much time.
I thought it sucked. Sean thought it sucked worse than I did. Sean thought it sucked worse than I did. Okay.
I haven't seen the movie, so
you probably will like it because you probably don't care about
Ghostbusters. Oh yeah, you have. Did you see 84, Anakin? Did you see Ghostbusters in 1980 in the 84 one? Then you've seen this one.
All right. Okay.
Well, you saw the ghosts from it at least. All the ghosts and all the gadgets. It's exactly. They didn't even add new. Even the Ghostbusters 2 added new gadgets.
But
right?
they even added stuff like
added new
the
gadgets.
skeleton.
Even
instead of him
2016
driving,
added new gadgets. You're right.
like instead of the skeleton driving the cab, which was in the first one after all the ghosts come out, he's in the diner.
Right.
Okay, we have a shit ton of Marvel.
Okay, we got time. We got. Okay,
yeah, sorry for asking. I just
that's Anakin's fault. Let's blame him.
I haven't even watched it or read any reviews about it, so I'm just
okay. Let's do some of these quick. What if is the worst thing of all time? That can go there. Does Anakin? Do you think what if is not the worst thing of all time?
I know it's not. I know what I say is not going to change anything. So
it's the worst thing. I can't.
No,
I can do this all day, but it's not going to change.
Certain givens in life, Anakin, death, taxes, and what's if sucks.
Yeah, Steve hated it. Sean, you hated it. It's bottom of the barrel. Big time.
Yeah, it's not what I wanted, but also within the shows and the world itself, it doesn't make any sense. It's just a bunch of hot takes slammed together, and nothing makes sense within its own world. So yeah.
No. Yeah. I love 300 and I like the Watchmen movie and I even like Sucker Punch and I know everyone hates that movie.
Yeah, but 300 and Watchmen are trace jobs.
I know.
I said it.
What? Okay.
Yes.
So well he was a good tracer. What do you want?
Yeah.
What else are you supposed to do with those?
He didn't screw it up.
What are you supposed to do with them?
Let's do Spider-Man 2. Get that out of the way.
Yep.
Anyone not agree?
Yeah.
Hands down, that's
Excelsior,
I agree with that.
Excelsior,
I agree with that.
Yeah, okay, so we're all good on that one. What are some other obvious ones here?
Spider-Man 1.
Part 1? Where's part 1 here?
I think it was right next to it. Yeah, right next to it.
Right there? Or high? What do you guys think?
I think Avengers Assemble.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 1?
Yeah. Steve, what do you think?
Avengers Assemble, yeah. Would have been
Sean?
Excelsior, but Green Goblin's costume killed it.
Yeah, no, this is the right spot for it. It's a really
Spider-Man
damn
2.
good movie.
Spider-Man 2 outdid it in every way.
In every way.
Agreed.
I agree. Yeah, agree. We all agree. See,
and then Logan. Logan.
Oh, Logan is up there. Where's that?
It's right next to where it was. That's definitely Excelsior.
Excelsior?
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
It's a good movie, not a good Wolverine movie to me.
I agree.
It's you're fired.
I have a Sucker Punch poster.
I agree.
Me too.
Me and Steve love Sucker Punch. We'll fight all of you on our own.
You're not going to convince me on that one, man. You're not going to convince me.
Also,
Sucker Punch is my favorite.
You must also love Attack of the Clones.
No, nobody likes that movie.
Which one?
Attack of the Clones.
No,
nobody likes.
I love that movie. Actually.
Oh my god!
No, you don't, Sean. What a liar! Stop
it. 5 scenes where they cut back to their love bullshit is trash, but the rest of it's cool.
Well, then some of it is trash.
Her being fawning over him after he kills the frigging sand people is just weird. When I saw that again recently, I'm like, that's weird.
Marvel.
I think Wolverine is Avengers Assemble, to be honest with you.
Okay, so hold on. So, Steven, you're saying 1 down. Sean, what do you think?
1 down.
Anakin, you think leave it at the top?
Leave it at the top.
I'm going to leave it at the top, guys. You know why? Because I really got into this movie, and I thought X-23 was a trash character until I saw this movie, and then this girl really won me over. And then I went back and read this is one of these times where, again, I didn't care about the character in the comics, and then I saw the movie. I thought, wow, this girl's really cool. And then I kind of warmed up to her in the comics. Plus, I think this is one movie where I did feel that there was actual emotion at the end.
Wolverine never got a fucking break in the movie. He kept getting.
I know.
Painful hits after painful hits. He never got a break.
Okay, let's leave it there. Punisher, the TV show. Where do you want to put this?
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna put it on Shawarma's on Me. Where
Shawarma's on Me is good for me.
I like him as the Punisher, but the show just kind of meandered around. It didn't really go anywhere. What do you guys think? I didn't even watch.
He's barely in the costume.
Like, it's not
Punisher
a piece of trash.
should be very easy to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Steve, what do you think about Punisher? Did you watch it at all or no?
I did not watch 1 second, so I'm not going to state my opinion on that one.
I like Logan. I like Logan.
I'll just
War's
say this,
overrated.
Logan,
Civil
to me,
War's
when I think back to Logan,
Oh,
Go ahead,
yeah,
Sean.
Logan feels like an early 90s straight-to-video movie. There's just a lot of... It just feels like a low-budget thing to me. Logan, yeah. It doesn't feel high-budget and like big and operatic to me.
Well, it's like it's almost in the post-apocalyptic feature.
So do you guys think it should move? Maybe it should move down.
Well, like if you guys love it so much, you want to put Excelsior. That's fine.
I feel
a lot of it's forgettable.
I
feel a lot of it's forgettable, and when he dies, I felt nothing. So I don't know.
Really,
I'm not as hard-hearted as Sean. I did feel something, but I feel
shit.
Wolverine is more of a good movie than a good Wolverine movie. That's how
okay. Let's leave it in Avengers Assemble for now.
He doesn't even have the things on his head.
Remember too that
because
Avengers
he's
Assemble
old.
is still good. This is still like. Remember, Avengers Assemble still means it's good, right? Like it's not Spider. Okay, let's face it, it's not Spider-Man 2 material. Really.
No,
it's not. Really
no, so it shouldn't be an Excelsior. Yeah,
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this one is at the top for me. This is Captain America Part 1.
No.
Part 1? Yes.
That's a no. That's a no.
I 100% agree.
Okay, hold on. Steve, Excelsior this is Captain America Part 1.
It's probably in the top 5 of the MCU movies. So yeah, it belongs there.
Yeah, see, you started this, Clobby. Now I'm all upset.
Don't be upset, Clobby.
It was always
got it in its proper spot. So
okay. Yeah, I love this movie. For me, Captain America: First Avenger. I was like cheering. I wish Red Skull was in it a bit more and was a bit more sinister. Really, that's my only problem. But I always go by hero first, hero villain story when I'm looking at these from an emotional standpoint, not from my space review technique, from an emotional standpoint. So for me, if I think the character is the character, then I'm in. Like, see, Spider-Man 2 for me, because it's so good, it's like, I'm like, Spider-Man, oh yeah, Tobey Maguire's the best in this movie. This is Spider-Man. This is exactly what I think Spider-Man is. And then Dr. Octopus is the goddamn best. He's awesome. And the story is good, so that's top tier. Same with Daredevil. All the characters are good. Like, he is Matt Murdock. He's awesome. Bullseye was crazy. Kingpin was crazy. For me, like, Steve Rogers is Chris Evans is so awesome as Captain America.
Chris Evans is Captain America.
He is Captain America, so that's why I put this to
He is Steve Rogers, Captain America.
Yeah. So, okay, what do you think? So, Steve, you're saying in the top, Sean, top? So, Anakin, how low would you go then?
Setup.
I would go down to, I would do the same thing that you did with Spider-Man 1. Move it down one and then put the second one up at Excelsior. Because if you asked me, like, before Winter Soldier came out, yeah, I would say Excelsior. But since Winter Soldier came out, Winter Soldier is the best MCU movie. It's the best Captain America movie, in my opinion. So, there's no way of me putting the first Avenger at the same level or above it.
I was going to suggest Civil War be Excelsior, and then where does that
put
Captain America? Because the thing is, not Civil War. Sorry, I get them mixed up.
I was about to say, what the hell are you smoking?
Winter Soldier, because the thing is, it's universally recognized as one of the best MCU movies. It is a great movie. I would argue it's not really a great Captain America movie, but then again, his morals are tested, and it's like, what is that Civil War?
So let's do Captain America.
Sorry, Civil War. Freaking
Sean, come on.
Yeah.
Sean, you're getting me confused.
I would put them both together in the top. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on both of them in the top?
They dovetail.
They continue into each other pretty good. So, Steve, what are your thoughts for Winter Soldier? Down one or leave it where it is, or down more than one?
Down one, because where First Avenger is hopeful, Winter Soldier is cynical. And I just can't put it at the same level.
I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, I felt really good after seeing
Part 1.
First Avenger. I didn't feel good after seeing Winter Soldier. I recognize it's an excellent film, and I've rewatched it several times, and it actually gets better as you watch it. But I don't leave with the same uplifted feeling for Captain Rogers. I feel depressed after I watch Winter Soldier.
I think you're kind of supposed to, though, and I think
that's the point of it.
Oh, you are.
So
you are.
I don't want to. But I get you.
If I feel depressed, I go to my day job.
They tried to go for this bittersweet storytelling, and it's one of the better versions of that.
So Sean at the top?
I would say, I'd say top.
So Anakin at the top, right?
I would say I would move down the first Avengers. I would move it down one, just because the same reason with Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2. The first one was really good, but the second one succeeded far better. It did everything much better.
I mean, for me, Spider-Man 1, the only reason why Spider-Man 1 isn't higher is that I don't really. The organic web shooters were weird. It's not something I was used to.
Yeah, that's trash.
And Green Goblin was a Power Ranger costume, which is kind of weird.
If it's organic, what happens if he accidentally mess up and shoots it while working?
Well, and technically, if it's organic, why doesn't it come out of his ass? Because that's where.
Can we not bring that up? No.
Spiders.
Okay. So let's take a look here. First Avengers beautifully tells origin Winter Soldier. I'm gonna put so Clobby likes Winter Soldier. That's your favorite. Winter Soldier is the second best comic book film of all time. Yeah, so there you go. Okay, so we got to keep them both in the top for me. I think this is fair. I think both should be in the top. They're both really good. What about Civil War then?
Oh, okay,
I'm not sure if that should go to the top. That needs to go a little lower.
That's a shawarma on me.
Yeah.
Okay, so
this is
interesting.
Though?
Oh, it's got Punisher needs to go down.
I don't know Punisher, so
Punisher needs to go down.
Nah, what do you mean?
Punisher's
why was it at shawarma? It should be Fat Thor.
It's Fat Thor.
Punisher? Are you kidding me? It's boring as ass. Yeah.
Okay, so Steve, what do you think about Civil War? Do you like it with shawarma's on me?
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you guys know my problems with it, but I'm not going to be an idiot and say, "Oh, it's a horrible movie," but it's just very mediocre to me.
It's not Venom bad or whatever.
No,
right?
Yeah, it somehow makes all of the crossovers entertaining. The thing is, people criticize other Marvel movies for setting up other movies. Well, that's what this does in every scene. But for whatever reason, I'm entertained by it. So
what do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think, Sean? Shawarma?
Shawarma's good.
What do you think, Anakin?
I hate it so much, but I think shawarma is on me because
it's not as bad as Iron Fist, right? Come on.
Bucky, you can see that Bucky had a story arc going on in the first and second Captain America. They threw that away the moment they announced Civil War.
That is true.
It's the best Black Panther we got.
I think there's a lot of problems with it, and I mean, I feel a lot like the comic book Civil War. They tried to fix all the problems with it later on, but there's too many problems with it.
Defenders.
Oh hell!
That's kind of Fat Thor to me, man. It was what the hell is going on in this thing? It was brutal.
Okay, let's do this one fast. So Steve, Fat Thor, Sean,
Fat Thor,
Anakin. Did you watch Defenders?
Yep, Fat Thor.
Okay,
unlike I had a fun time with Punisher. Defenders, I did not.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier's on the bottomest of the bottom of the bottom.
Oh my god! Again, just like how I'm just gonna say it, just like with Loki and What If. It doesn't matter what I'm saying. You're just gonna keep it at the bottom.
No, it's trash. It's absolute horrendous trash. Steven?
I mean, the first 2 episodes were okay, so that sort of points me. But it gets so awful. Let me put it to you this way: I don't get angry during Loki. I'm just bored to tears. But Falcon Winter Soldier, I actually got pissed off.
I got angry. I hated this.
So
Sean,
I'll be back. Leave it there.
Oh, Attic is good for me. Yeah.
Okay, and Anakin, I know you want it higher, but there's too many of strong. There's too many of us. We're too strong. We're gonna
I know. Also, okay. I'll be back really quick.
Okay, no worries. Let's do Fantastic Four Part 1, the original Fantastic Four movie.
Oh hell, shawarma. I can't do that all day. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, okay. Whoa, holy shit. I'm just moving it up. Jesus Christ. Okay, so just so everybody knows, I need to move these into the section so I can manipulate them. So I'm just putting it somewhere just to put it. Okay. I'll tell you when I'm putting it somewhere where I want it to be. Steve, what do you think about Fantastic Four Part 1? the original one.
All right, I'm back. What's up?
We're just doing Fantastic Four, so hold on a second.
I think Shawarma on Me is probably good. I enjoyed aspects of it. I did not enjoy other aspects of it. So I think it sort of fits that and sort of that middle ground thing. That I'm fine with that.
Okay, so Sean, Shawarma's on Me for Fantastic Four Part 1?
it's even though it was released in the 2000s, it's a very 90s cynical studio version of Fantastic Four, in that they're like, they have powers, and it's like, let's make Doctor Doom have powers too, and blah blah, like it's not really Fantastic Four, and all of the things that they put into it are more studio sticky notes, and it really ruins the film for me. It's kind of there. It's cool. It's better than other productions of Fantastic Four, but
okay. All right, yeah. Anakin Fantastic Four, the old one.
As a dumb kid, I thought Phantom Menace was good. I was so bored by this movie as a child.
All right. So leave it where it is. It's not. I don't think it's a garbage movie. It's just not.
It's boring, and it.
So do you think it should stay where it is, or one down, or?
I would move it one down, but I'm fine with where it's at.
Yeah,
I just even as a kid, I didn't like it, which is surprising because
because you like Phantom Menace, and that was the most boring film ever made.
Mm-hmm. It gets better.
Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's all right. I can watch all the Star Wars, the three prequels. I can watch not all day. I can watch the three prequels if they're on.
I can watch Revenge of the Sith all day, like I actually did yesterday for some reason.
Well, all right, okay. So let's leave that there.
I can watch Caravan of Courage all day. Anyway,
what's that?
Well, the Ewoks are the best. So
what's that?
It's an Ewok movie they made in the 80s.
There's two Ewok movies where the Ewoks are on their own with Sindel and all them, and not the Sindel from
the Quaker Oats guy. Anyway,
the Quaker Oats guy, yeah. Okay, let's do. Let's do Wanda Vision. I really like Wanda Vision. I know some people don't like it. I can't go that high, dude.
How can no one like this? This show was amazing.
I have to think about where I want this. Steve, what do you think about Wanda Vision?
Avengers Assemble.
Sean, what do you think? Because I don't think you were as pumped up.
No, it's either I Can Do This All Day or Avengers Assemble for me.
Well, okay, I'm gonna leave it at Avengers Assemble. Anakin, you think it's Excelsior, right?
Yep.
The only reason I'm not putting it in Excelsior is because I have to recognize that there is some issues with it. This is one of these things where I personally liked it for my own personal selfish reasons. I love Wanda. I love Vision, especially the White Vision. This is one of these. This is like the Superman 4 argument. Like Superman Part 4 has some weirdness, but I don't care. Like, yeah, I love Wanda and Vision talking to each other. I like the setup. I really liked Agatha. I know some people are kind of on her, and she's not the comics. I know it's not the comics and all that stuff, and I've read those comics and I own the originals. But I just seeing White Vision and Wanda together, and the two Visions having that argument with the ship of Theseus and all that. Wanda looked wicked. Her costume. If there was going to be if I ever bought one of these hot toy things, I probably would have considered getting Wanda. I really like her a lot in this. I know Anakin, you like Wanda as well a lot in this as well. So you're putting it higher for emotional reasons, right? Like you really like the character. Is that why?
Yep.
Yeah, and I agree with you on that, dude. I'm with you. You and I are together on that, but really I can't put it to the top. Like it's not as good as Winter Soldier and Daredevil. Like that's crazy, right? I know. So Clobby hated it. I know. Yeah. And Clobberin times and I never discussed WandaVision. Like I hate Falcon, I hate Loki, I hate What If, and I think we're all in agreement on that. But we didn't agree on WandaVision, and I never got a chance to talk to you about that actually. For whatever reason, I don't know why. I think we didn't know each other well enough when that came out. Okay, but I'm good with where it is. I think it's good. Let's do the Wolverine because I really liked this movie. I'm going to say it's at least here for now.
My problem with it is that they bastardized the 4-issue miniseries. That's kind of what they were basing.
I know.
And that's a way better, tighter story. I get it. It's a Hollywood studio. They're gonna do that. But yeah.
So I really like. Okay, so hold on. Falcon and Winter Soldier is on the bottom of the barrel, man. That's like the worst show of all time. I think I might put it here. I'm not sure. What do you think, Steve? For this is the Wolverine Part 2 with Silver Samurai.
The Wolverine is my favorite X-Men movie to date. So yes.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it up here. I like this
film. A lot. When I rewatched it again, I was like blown away. Having it in Japan is brilliant. Pairing him with the girl is brilliant. Just the technology, the old versus new. The bullet train sequence is amazing. The scene in the village is amazing. The fight with Silver Samurai is cool.
Yeah,
I have absolutely almost. I have no notes on that one. I didn't read the Wolverine. I'm sure it's a fine series, but this was such a treat for me when I watched it that it can't be anything lower than Avengers Assembled for me.
It's the most coherent of the X-Men movies, I think, and especially the Wolverine movies. So
yeah. I like this. I like this a lot, man. I don't know. Yeah. I was very happy with this movie. Yeah, bottom. I don't know why. Yeah, Caleb, you're not. This is the best Disney Plus show. You're crazy. You're crazy. No, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Oh, it was the worst thing on television. It was so awful. Wolverine is boring. No, I don't know. I really liked it a lot. Like in the theater, this was one of the ones where I'm like immediately I liked it in the theater. And I thought this is really cool. Anakin, what did you think about the Wolverine? You think it's all right, or?
I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as Logan. Logan is, for me, the best X-Men movie.
Okay, so but you're not like, it's not a crime to put it in the Avengers Assemble for you, right? Like it's still a pretty cool fine. Movie. Okay, so let's keep that. Absolutely. Dude, I've never the first 2 episodes of Falcon, and you can go back and watch my streams. The first 2 episodes, remember, Sean? We were like, "Holy fuck, this is the best!"
Can we bring Caleb on because I need someone else to defend these shows with?
Caleb, there's the link is in the chat, Caleb.
I think it's been so long ago that.
Has it been so long ago? Hold on, did we lose the chat? Yeah, hold on.
I'm able to scroll up to it, but I don't think they can. So
I'll paste it again. There you go. For people, so anyone who missed it, you can come on and we're doing the rankings. Okay, I'm leaving that where that is. Let's do. How about X-Men Part 1? Oh no, this is X-Men First Class. Yeah, where would X-Men First Class go?
Shawarma.
Okay.
Assemble.
Yeah.
All right, Steve, what do you think?
This one's tough. I really didn't like it the first time I saw it, but I rewatched it recently and it wasn't too bad.
It's not too bad, right?
Yeah.
I can do this all day.
Yeah, it's not bad, man. This is one of the ones, again, where I saw it in the theater, I thought, you know what? This was, like, not too bad. Sean, what do you think?
Yeah, I could do this all day is okay.
Yeah?
As its own individual movie, sure. Once you get into continuity things, then you're.
It's brutal.
Oh, you can't do that. It's going to go out the window.
But
look, the X-Men movies are all standalone movies. They pretend to continue, but they don't. It's literally just pick one, and if you like that one, you like it, because otherwise it's brutal. Okay, so Anakin, what did you think of X-Men First Class?
I really liked it. It's one of my favorite X-Men movies, alongside Days of Future Past, and yeah.
Okay, so do you think I can do this all day? Is that
I can do this all day or Assemble?
Okay, so let's leave it a little bit lower. Let's leave it to where it is. Caleb said you might try to come on. If you can, that's cool. If you can't, that's cool. Just listen. I was so done with the X movies, I never bothered with the Wolverine X-Men First Draft. Clobberin comes up with all the names, although I did.
Yeah. It's like just when you think you can't come up with a name. It's like,
I did Home Alone. That was hashtag or copyright J-Man.
That is true.
Spiderman Home. I said Home Alone immediately. I said that on the second movie, I think, because I'm like, what is this called?
You didn't copyright it in time. I did. I copyright it. Now I own it. Thank you very much. That'll be $10.
No, but like I wasn't even trying to be funny. I was like, wait, what's it called? And I'm like, okay, we got too many to go through. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's do New Mutant Sisters on. I'm gonna put that probably over here.
Trash.
Shawarmas. So Anakin, you think it's not as bad as the Fantastic Four movie or what? I don't think it's as bad as Venom.
To be honest, I haven't even seen it.
Okay, so then you don't give me your 2 cents.
It's
All right.
trash.
Steve,
I'm like
what do
J.
you
Joe's
think?
Jameson.
Shawarma on me. I think it's an okay movie. It's not great. It definitely felt like it was supposed to be a TV show or something.
Yeah.
Like Anya Taylor-Joy is awesome as Magic. I like the cast, but it's like a weird movie. Like there's a lot of problems with it, and it just doesn't. It's not cohesive.
It was
use
supposed to
one
be
of
a
the
horror movie
Seanism.
until the whole Disney buyout, which transformed it into something else.
Sean, what do you think about New Mutants? Shawarma or?
Shawarma's fine. I think Fat Thor is more for the ones that we can shame a bit, but
Yeah, like,
but it's okay as a movie. I'm frustrated with the direction they took with it. I
Yeah.
just want to see a New Mutants movie. I don't care
Yeah.
about your freaking spin.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's fair.
all right, cool, Arkham. Yeah, I mean, the cast is good. I liked this girl as Danny Moonstar, who's a character that I started to get really into. And this movie got me to start reading the New Mutants from the graphic novel, and then I kind of continued on. And
Yeah.
Danny is a great character, but unfortunately, they didn't really do much with anybody in here. They didn't go full with anybody. They were all sort of like, you got the Demon Bear, which was very cool. I will say that it was the Demon Bear.
Yeah.
But it just, I don't know. You could just tell that there's budget problems. Like there's literally one person or two people running that entire asylum. Like, what is happening here?
They took a story that was like, I think 2 issues and tried to make a movie out of it.
Yeah.
It's
So
the
the
same thing with
Demon
Days of
Bear
Future
thing
Past.
is
Like you know that's only like an issue, right? Like
right.
it's not.
Like it's so
Yeah.
weird. All right. Let's do let's get rid of one that's very easy. Eternals. That can go right there. Eternals is bottom for me, big time. Steve didn't see it. Sean, what do you think?
Yes, please.
It's awful.
Bottom.
Anakin,
Yeah.
did you see Eternals? It's awful.
Yes, but then again, I'm not gonna say anything to change your mind. So
No, you're not.
I literally
You liked
And
it,
this-
yeah, I know.
yeah,
There's skeptic.
I liked it
Skeptic.
for what it is.
Hey,
I
I'm
So-
late.
think it's better than some Marvel movies, but I know I'm not gonna be able to say anything to
No,
change it.
not on this one,
Skeptic,
dude. And we've agreed on a few things in this stream, but like I can't stand Eternals. I thought it was a bad movie. Like I don't care about bad Marvel movies because Thor Ragnarok is a bad Thor movie, but Thor Ragnarok is a very fun, enjoyable adventure.
Once we
which
get to the other Spider-Man movies, we might have other things to not agree on.
I'm really
we
upset I
might.
missed some.
Hey,
missed a few.
just as an aside here, Skeptic, I've been thinking of you actually because like
Oh,
you're
yeah?
in BC, aren't you, with all the freaking floods and stuff?
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm in Kamloops just to dox myself. And about I'm
Bruh.
doing fine, but Mara is about like maybe an hour away. I don't know, but most people there are here right now, and people are just mass buying things now. And there's like no eggs, no freaking essentials basically at the grocery store. So it sucks right now, but you know, I'm getting by. It's fine.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're safe.
Yeah.
Oh,
At least,
yeah, I
at least
saw
it's
that
not
on the
as
news.
bad as Bear Grylls.
What's going on with him?
No, I'm saying it's not as bad as what you have to do when Bear Grylls has nothing. The
What?
whole meme.
I don't get
I have
it.
no idea what I'm.
I'll
completely
put it in the
lost.
private
Okay.
chat.
All right.
Alright.
Okay. Let's look at how about Luke Cage.
Oh, come on.
I don't know. I don't know where this is gonna go. Okay, hold on. Okay, Steve, did you watch Luke Cage?
Saw the first season.
But you missed my boy from season 2.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But we'll talk about that. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
he's Jamaican
Sorry.
dude, yeah.
Yeah. So for me, watching season 1, it would have been shawarma on me for season 1, just because I was enjoying the Cottonmouth thing, and they killed him
Yeah.
halfway through, and they replaced him with Diamondback, who wasn't quite as interesting to
Yeah,
me.
he sucked. Yeah.
But I didn't watch the rest, so in all honesty, my opinion probably shouldn't be listened to because I didn't watch them all. So
Okay.
I only just started watching the Daredevil show.
I mean, the
Yeah.
thing is that what's the guy? I forgot the guy's name from season 2. What's the villain's name, Sean?
I can't remember, but Black Maria was in it too.
Yeah, Black. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, that was in the
but
days
Misty
when
Knight was awesome.
Yeah, they insisted on making 10 episode runs and didn't have enough story for the 10 episodes.
Right.
And so they end up being really boring. But I still stuck through seasons 1 and 2, so they're somewhat watchable. I would say Shawarma's good.
Shawarma's good. Is that where it is now?
No, you got it. No, I can do this all day.
Oh, well, I'm trying to find. I can't. I had the guy as my wallpaper. And I totally forgot his name now. He's a character from Luke Cage the comics.
Yeah.
And let me see if I can find his name. Or Sean, can you find his name?
Yeah, I'm finding it.
Luke. It's like not Copperhead or
Bushmaster.
Bushmaster. Okay, so here's the thing. Bushmaster in season 2 is one of the greatest human beings ever. Like, first of all, he's got the Jamaican accent, which automatically makes him good. Like I had a Jamaican buddy for a few years when we were at the call center, and I would just talk to him just to hear him talk. And I'm not going to do the accent because if I do it, I'll get in trouble. But I absolutely love it. And he's like, Luke Cage. Okay, I had to do it a little bit, but like, I swear that guy, Bushmaster, is the damn best. His style, like he looks good.
Yeah,
he is just the greatest.
The actors you get for these characters are great,
but
they don't back them up with good writing. So,
but it's very slow. It's very slow. If it was 5-parters, like whatever, like what Sean was saying, like if it was like half the seasons, it would be very like they could have done half the season Cottonmouth. He defeats him. Then you got a 5-episode Diamondback. Then you got a 5-episode Bushmaster. You'd have a really good kind of show on your hands,
series,
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Steve, what were you saying? I'm sorry, Shawarma?
Yeah, I said Shawarma as well, just based on what's on season 1.
Shawarma's good. Yep.
Anakin, what were you saying?
Shawarma.
Okay.
I haven't seen it. I'm sorry.
You haven't seen it? Okay, I'm gonna leave it here because the majority are picking that, and I don't feel strongly enough based on Bushmaster alone to move it up.
I like the first part of season 1, but then it went downhill so fast when they got rid of the cool villain.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, yeah, Cottonmouth was well, now he's Blade, right? So which is going to be weird,
Blade, yeah.
At least we got that to look forward to.
That's true. Wolverine Origins, Fat Thor.
Oh no, I'd put that at like Shawarma.
Shawarma's on me.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, let's get hold on. So, Steve, what do you think then?
I actually agree. Shawarma's on me. I watched it not long ago. Yes, it ruined Deadpool, but we get good Deadpool, so I'm kind of like, eh. Okay. I like Gambit.
Most of it's pretty good. Most of it's
actually
pretty good.
Really good. I was shocked when I watched it again, and like the Silver Fox swerve was actually handled well. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, Sean, what do you think? Leave it here.
Either there or Fat Thor, but it looks like it's angling towards Shawarma. So
yeah, let's leave it. I'm okay with that. There, Anakin, are you okay?
Yeah. Yes. Sure, yep. I grew up on this movie so much, and I love it.
Okay.
But I know I'm not gonna be able to get it up. So
it's so bad.
No, I'm not. So I'm actually not that angry about this movie. The Deadpool thing, he was ruined, but I didn't really care. Even though I'm a Rob Liefeld, super fan, I was not a fan of Deadpool when that character came out. I read the New Mutant stuff. I read the X-Force. I didn't read the New Mutant stuff when it came out because I missed the boat on that. But I read the X-Force stuff with him. I didn't think Deadpool was that great. For me, Cable was the guy that I fell in love with. But then I read Deadpool's miniseries after that, and then I read the Deadpool miniseries after that miniseries, and I still didn't get into Deadpool the character. And I just wrote that character off, and Ryan Reynolds and his movies brought that character back for me. But I still can't get into the comics. I've tried every every Deadpool relaunch I've tried, and I just can't get into that character. So I didn't really mind that he was ruined.
Can I be honest? What they did with Ryan Reynolds with the whole blades coming out, the whole teleporting, the whole laser vision, I just thought that to be really cool. Just having someone like that who was
right. It wasn't Deadpool, but it was a cool villain.
That's a cool. Yeah, I really like that.
All right, well, let's leave it there.
The X-Men, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's leave it there. That's fine.
I had a when I was a kid, my dad burned a copy of Wolverine Origins before the movie came out on DVD. So whenever Whenever Deadpool gets his head cut off, it's like black and white and stuff. It's not finished CGI. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, let's leave it where it is then. Which one is this? Oh, Days of Future Past. Where should that go?
Excelsior.
That's not happening.
Days of
So
Future Past?
everyone loves
Avengers
this movie, and I
Assemble.
don't.
I
Look.
don't like this movie.
They drop a stadium on the White House and everyone's fine. That's what saves the future. That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
I don't know. It's to me, it's not
Swarmy.
trash. It's still watchable.
No, it was.
entertainment, But yeah.
No,
Okay,
that was
hold
going to
on.
lead to a much darker future, but Mystique saved the future by.
No, she didn't.
Right, but listen. What makes the dark future is that what's his face gets shot in the head, right?
Trask.
So they swap that out with they drop a stadium on the White House showing how powerful these mutants are, and it's mega scary. So from that, you're saying that because Mystique prevents those senators whatever from dying, everything's freaking fine. There's a giant stadium on the White House.
No, they
aren't
still
people
fear
scared
mutants,
as hell?
but she leaned the future to a better. They're still
I know,
afraid
but
of mutants,
that's
but they.
implausible in the
No,
world of
it's-
the movie they have.
I like the first 10 minutes and that's it.
Oh, me too. I like the first 10 minutes also. Okay, well, let's get the official word here. Steve, official word. Where do you think this should be placed?
Yeah, shawarma on me. Every time I watch this movie, it becomes more incomprehensible. So that's perfectly where it is.
Okay, so Sean, keep it at
Shawarma.
shawarma.
Yeah.
Okay, so Anakin, do you actually think it's as good as Winter Soldier, or are you just?
Assemble.
Oh, you're saying one down. Okay, Skeptic, what do you think about this?
I think
about this
shawarmas is a perfect area because it's not bad. It just has a lot of
just a lot of
problems.
studio
It's
Yeah.
better
lot
than
of
first
problems.
class. It's
Yeah.
better than first class.
No, I disagree. Wait,
Yeah.
Oh
first
wow, no.
No,
No.
I don't think
First
so.
class is amazing. No,
Nah.
I love first.
I don't
class.
like the problem with this. Days of Future Past is not. It's a bad movie in the sense that it set up all these rules that it broke and didn't think it broke them, which is it's sort of like an incompetence in filmmaking.
But it's
like,
cool powers and stuff.
yeah, we set all this stuff up and it seems really
Yeah.
neat, and then it's like, oh yeah, she saved everybody. Well, she didn't.
How?
Really. There's a stadium that like is destroyed.
Aren't you scared as hell?
It's bad.
Like
They see it on TV. It's like, oh my god, what the hell? These guys can do anything.
yeah, I'm sorry, but like, you know, a little person getting shot by a blue woman is not as bad as an entire stadium being dropped on the president. I'm sorry. I don't know,
Around the president.
around the
Okay, but
president.
he was able to move a stadium.
like,
like it's the world of the Cold War, and they would be scared shitless. by
shitless.
then.
Yeah.
They would
Yeah.
launch the Sentinels that day.
Yeah, they would literally
I
launch
agree.
them immediately.
That's a
Okay.
declaration of war right there.
Yeah, that was just a shoddy script. They messed up
Yeah.
in the writing, and they really only messed up in the ending. They could have prevented because the Quicksilver stuff is really cool. Like
Yeah.
Wolverine traveling around is cool. The beginning is really neat. The bridging of the two casts is cool. There's a lot of good things in this movie, which people are like, "Oh, this is really cool," and you can't argue that. But it's just not like the last half an hour falls apart. Speaking of a movie falling apart in the last half, where's Black Widow? Where's that gonna
yeah,
go?
that's.
Oh,
a
I
bad
thought you were
war.
gonna say No Way Home
like
or Homecoming or something like that.
Yeah, some of those fall flat too. But Black
Trash
Widow, where
hauling.
should that go?
I would say Star Trek Generations is probably better than X-Men: Days of Future Past. Just saying.
Okay.
I don't know.
They do each other,
Black
right?
Widow. I would say most of it would be I can do this all day, but because of the ending, shawarma's on me.
What's wrong with the ending? Oh wait, you like the ending?
Well, everything is wrong
I don't
with
like
the
it.
ending.
I don't
Nobody
like it.
likes the ending.
I would.
the ending was weird.
I'm fine with what they did. I just wanted them to say that she had the ability of copying, pasting people. She can like just copy people's abilities.
Like
If that's-
this is what-
If she
This
had
is-
that power, I would be fine with this ending. But and if they made it like so Taskmaster can take on Black Widow and the other
right.
Black Widow.
This is what what happened was that in a normal movie, if you need examples, check every Rocky movie. In a normal movie, the villain comes and beats up the hero. Then the hero needs to go and be better and train or do whatever, and then they refight again. So Taskmaster beats up Black Widow, and then Black Widow shows up again to fight Taskmaster, even though it's a woke Taskmaster. Taskmaster, they don't fight. I'm like, but I was waiting for her to get revenge on that beating she took in the beginning of the movie, and now there's not even a fight. I thought Taskmaster was going to fight both Black Widows at the same time.
I wanted Taskmaster to fight both Black Widows and the other Black Widows at once. And the only reason why Black Widow beat her is because she was distracted.
Right. Yeah, they ruined. It's garbage. So okay, so let's get the official. Steve, officially, where do you think it should go?
So, I agree with Anakin. Like, if it was just continued on, it would have been I can do this all day. I think that the last half hour or third act or whatever you want to say was so astronomically horrible that I would actually drop it to Fat Thor because it literally made it garbage beyond belief.
Oh, so you're thinking down? That's really low. Sean, what do you think?
I think Schwarmer's on me is okay. And a part of me, a vindictive part of me, says that if you don't like the ending of Black Widow, then you don't like the ending of any of these Marvel movies because they neat pat them up and So I don't know. There's a lot of contrivances at the end. Schwarmer is okay with me, but if you want to go Fat Thor.
No, I won't put in Fat Thor because I like Yelena. I like the action. I like the first hour for sure. Like, first hour is pretty entertaining. A lot of good action scenes, like Taskmaster fights and beats the crap out of her. Like, that was beats, man. Like, he beat the shit. Well, whatever the fuck. It's like she beat the crap out of her. That was good.
They refer to him as him throughout the movie, so the characters think it's a guy.
It's so stupid.
Black
Widow, so Anakin, you
to beat the
I know, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Okay, so Anakin, you said your thing. A skeptic, where do you think they should go?
Wait, can I say something really quick?
I thought you said, okay, yeah, go ahead, Anakin.
What could have saved this movie and the ending if, one, they said that she had the ability all her life to be able to, like, copy what people do, and
yeah, but they don't.
That was just what she did. She did that as a kid just for fun. And two, if they had all the Black Widows fight Taskmaster at once, that would have saved nothing,
right?
Like, yeah, that would have saved the movie. But no, they said the supercomputer did it for her.
It's so stupid.
Which ruined Taskmaster in general.
It's lazy writing.
It's lazy. It's lazy.
Horrible. I definitely put it in Fat Thor, to be honest.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Arkham, where do you think Black Widow should go?
I don't know. Like, I think the movie was okay. Like, it wasn't the best MCU. Like, I guess where you have it is like I'm thinking like in the middle, and I guess that's in the middle.
Yeah, so middle down it's sort of in the middle down. I'd
rather watch Catwoman.
Okay. Hold up.
I don't know if I would. Well, maybe I don't know.
Well, it's rewatching it because I haven't seen Catwoman, so it's a new experience.
Okay, let's do Iron Man 3.
Wait, I have one thing to say about
that isn't as bad as I thought it would be.
I have one question.
Yeah.
Why the hell isn't Logan at Excelsior?
Oh yeah, we're
Thank you.
Logan is God tier. That's the 10 out of 10 movie.
Thank you all so much. Thank you all.
I'm guessing the comic was better, J-Man, or something like that. What?
Well, not Old Man Logan.
I feel bad. If you want to bring it up, that's cool.
No. I'm gonna leave
I disagree.
It for
It's a really damn good movie. Don't get me wrong, but when you're getting to God tier, that's a different level, and I don't think it hits it.
I'm still thinking about it. I'm not sure where I want to. It's one of the top. It's either the top or the second. I have to think about it. Let me think about it some more. Okay.
We'll just wear him out until he.
We're on Iron Man 3. It's up there.
Oh, Iron Man 3. Sorry. And
Iron Man 3 should be I can do this all day for me.
Are you crazy? Okay, hold on. Steve, official word. Let's go. Steve, official. What do you think? Official word.
Life is the pots. It's horrible.
Are you kidding me?
No, I can't put it that. That's
okay.
Really
it's not that bad. It's not that.
Whoa,
bad.
It's really good. It's a great movie.
3 syllables for you. Mandarin.
I know.
Well, beyond that, yeah, that's what everyone says, right? But like, it's a meandering film, and he's not even Iron Man.
It's a fun movie. It's a fun movie to watch.
The writer who wrote that is in an insane asylum right now, writing on crayons. There is no plot. Shane Black is a horrible director. He should be he should be like basically not allowed near a camera again. He can write, but he shouldn't be allowed near a camera again. What is Guy Pearce's plot? He's like, I want the president. Why? Because I have the president. I'm like,
He wants to
what are
intimidate
you doing
people.
with him? Are you baking cookies for him? Like, what are you doing?
No, he wants to scare the world.
Pepper Potts
You kidding me?
beats the villain. Pepper Potts beats the villain.
I
Iron
think
Man
Steve is
beats the
convincing
villain.
me. Steve convinced me. It's in the bottom. I hate Pepper Potts.
Okay. Most of those half of
You
those
don't
shows
like
in
Pepper
the
Potts at all, and
Life
like,
of Potts should not be down there. But again,
Oh, well, that's why I put Life is the Pots, because it's supposed to be Life is the Pits.
I
and,
debate with myself if Iron Man 1 or 3 is better for me.
Oh my God, you're insane.
I'm
3
not joking.
is close to Iron Man 1 level.
Oh dear God. Okay, Sean, where are you putting this monstrosity?
Fat Thor. I mean, bottom is good too. But listen, he's never Iron Man in that movie.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
awful.
he's and just when you think he is Iron Man in that cool scene where he saves those guys in the plane, he's not. He's like remote controlling at his house. It's like I don't care about Tony Stark. I want to see Iron Man do things. I want to see him in a suit. Otherwise, what's the point? And then at the end, it's such lazy writing. All of these conundrums happen, and then at the end, in the last 5 minutes, they're like, "Oh, and then we resolved this, and then we healed Pepper Potts, and then we healed my heart in this 1 minute scene, and that's it." It's like it's laziness.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's not a good movie.
Nah,
It's in the bottom.
nah.
Horrible.
But
Okay,
what
so
about
Anakin, where do
Silver
you think it should-
Centurion? Silver Centurion.
It should be-
movie?
Hold on.
It should be it should be shawarma.
Okay, so Skeptic, what are you thinking?
I could do this all day.
Oh my God, no, that's
It's
crazy.
not that level, but it's shawarma. It's shawarma.
I like it.
That's
alright?
insane.
I'm
That's
sorry,
insane.
but I
It's
like
not happening. Arkham,
are
Arkham,
you
are you going to
talking
be
about
realistic
Iron
or are you
Man
going to be
1?
weird? No, Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3.
Oh, Iron Man 3 is trash.
I think this is like
Yeah,
a
it's
rare
trash.
thing
No,
that J-Man
thank
and I
you.
just.
There's four trash people. That's it. All right, let's do Amazing Spider-Man Part 1.
Oh,
Avengers
my
Assemble.
God.
Avengers Assemble.
Are you kidding me?
I really like that movie. It's very good.
I would
You're-
put it at like Fat Thor. Fat Thor's perfect.
Yeah, Fat
Amazing
Thor, it's
Spider-Man is the
Okay,
second
it's not
best
that
Sp-
bad.
Spider-Man
No,
movie.
it's pretty bad. It's
Amazing
really-
Spider-Man is the second best Spider-Man movie.
I would say maybe.
no.
How is it the best Spider-Man movie?
He
Second-
literally
second
puts his
second
name
best.
on the recorder, and then
Yeah.
Lizard's
On
like,
his
"Oh, Peter
camera.
Parker."
Yeah,
Because
who
it's
does
his
that?
camera.
My biggest problem is the fact that he completely disobeys his responsibility of keeping Gwen safe and shit like that at the end of the movie.
That's what teenagers would do.
That's bullshit.
It's
like,
not
that is-
bullshit. It's what teenagers would do.
Yeah, teenagers do a lot of stupid shit, but
Exactly.
fucking
But
Spider-Man
Spider-Man
is
wouldn't do
smarter
it,
than that.
But Peter Parker wouldn't do it. Okay,
He wouldn't.
Steve,
Well-
what's your official thing on this one?
Well, I would put it under morbidly obese Thor. It's horrible. It redoes the origin again. The costume's incorrect. It's got blue fingertips. It's got this
Yeah, I hate
this
that.
bullshit like the parent thing and this briefcase.
Oh, that was
Like,
awful.
It's gone.
I really like the parent thing, so
The-
you're
the
kinda
lizard-
just
the lizard
giving off
thing
good
is
reasons
on-
The
why
parent
it's
thing
good.
is dumb.
I don't understand what the lizard's doing. The thing with him, the Gwen Stacy Peter Parker dynamic is non-existent.
Okay, what do you mean?
Like it's terrible.
It's better
It
than
is
MJ and Peter
beyond
Parker in the
terrible.
original trilogy. It's better than
Oh,
This
no
that.
is-
way.
This is a film
Yes, it
for
is.
people who have never seen a
Gwen
Spider-Man
Stacy
movie.
Yeah,
did
it's
things
okay.
to help Spider-Man.
God
MJ
awful.
just argued and
It is-
complained.
After
MJ did
seeing
nothing
the first
useful.
two, this is just
Yeah, she did everything what a woman
poppycock.
should do.
Poop.
Yo.
All right, Sean, what do you think?
Fat Thor for me. Everything Steve said, and also the lizard's design is trash. It's
It's
like
trash.
he looks
He
like he
looks
has
like
a hip
garbage.
problem.
Trash.
He's like,
Yeah, he looks like
"Ugh."
garbage.
So you want him to
Oh.
look like a dinosaur?
Yeah.
I want him
Yeah.
to look like a lizard. I want him to look like the comics. Like I want him to look like a lizard man with pants.
All right,
and
let's
a
just get the
lab coat.
Geico lizard.
He looks
People,
like, he looks like Great Khali.
Yeah, it's
like honestly, like I know everybody
Okay.
says it, but he looks like the freaking Goomba.
He does look like a
Goomba.
Goomba. Okay, so Anakin, where would you put it then? Just so we have.
I would put it. I can do this all day.
Okay, yeah, that's like super not happening. Okay, Skeptic, what do you think?
Probably Life is Pods or Fat Thor.
I'm not gonna put it that. I'm not putting it that low. That's outrageous.
It's better than Spider-Man 3.
It's much worse than Iron Man 3.
No. That come on. We can't be that crazy. We got to be realistic. Okay,
No, I'm being realistic.
You're being
Shawarma's
realistic,
on me.
that's crazy.
Shawarma's on me then.
That's crazy. I can't do shawarmas. It's awful. It's an.
It's
awful
not
movie.
awful.
I
Oh
can't
god,
do
it's
it.
awful.
You put New
Arkham-
Mutants as Shawarma's on me.
I'll put it. I would rather watch New Mutants. over
Okay,
Amazing
I would
okay.
rather watch Amazing Spider-Man 2 than the first one.
Because
I like
that's
Amazing
good. That's
I'd
good.
probably
like
say
Amazing
yes to
Spider-Man
that too.
Yeah.
Okay, Arkham, what do you think for Spider-Man? Amazing Spider-Man Part 1.
You're not gonna like my answer.
Oh God. Okay, then don't say it. No. What would you put it? Tell me.
I can't. I'll do all. I can do this all day.
Yes,
No, it's
thank
not
you
happening.
thank you so
I
much.
love the mo- like for me, I really like Amazing Spider-Man 1, 2. I just don't like Tobey's trilogy. I just don't like it.
Oh gosh, that's crazy talk. Okay.
Wait, what?
Let's-
People are gonna
let's-
hate me, but
Yeah,
that's
don't
my
say-
opinion.
don't say
I
anymore.
feel like
I almost choked on my food. What?
Okay.
I feel like Andrew's trilogy is far superior.
He didn't
Oh,
have a
dear.
trilogy. Unless you're counting No Way Home.
Hey yo, look at my name, King Andrew all the
Okay.
way.
King Andrew. All right. What
Yeah.
about Amazing Spider-Man 2, Steve? Where do you think that should go?
In all honesty, I liked it more than the first one, but it's got so many problems. Oh shit. Personally, I think it's shawarma on me, but if you drop it to Fat Thor, I wouldn't complain.
I'm gonna keep. I would say. You know why I put it above shawarma? Because again, my whole thing is hero villain storyline
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
And Andrew Garfield in Amazing Spider-Man Part 2 is a great Spider-Man. He
Yeah.
looks very good. His costume is very good. He has all of the little funny quips and all that. He visually looks sort of like a Todd McFarlane kind of Spider-Man. I like the way he swings around. I like that he's having fun as Spider-Man and doing Spider-Man things. I
Yeah.
like the Gwen Stacy being dropped and that whole
Yeah.
callback to that issue of the Bronze Age. Everything to do with Spider-Man and
Yeah.
Gwen, I think, is very good in this movie, but
Yeah.
everything else is garbage beyond hell.
Belief. Yeah. No.
So,
that's
but
fair.
but I always rank superhero first. So
Yeah.
because Spider-Man himself is so good in this movie, I would rank it higher than Part 1. Sean, what are your thoughts?
Yeah.
I would say Fat Thor. It's
Really?
true that it's probably the best Spider-Man. And they gave him a theme song that everyone's
Yes.
forgotten.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
It's
a
the
good
only
point.
one to do that.
Yeah.
But and it's a good Spider-Man, but the rest of it, for whatever reason, they went back to Batman Forever levels of storytelling. And it's
know.
like,
Yeah.
I thought we all agreed that we're over with that kind of
Yeah.
crap. But like, I would say Fat Thor. Like, listen, yeah, the Spider-Man parts are good. That doesn't mean the whole movie's good. You know.
Yeah.
You're right. But
Yeah.
for me, as you know, it's superhero villains, and then the villains in the story were awful, but Spider-Man was so good. King Andrew, what do you think for Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2?
I can do this all day. I can do this all day.
Yeah, but dude,
And,
like
the
Green,
villains are too bad.
Green Goblin and
I
Rhino
like
are
Green
so
Goblin. I
awful.
like Green Goblin's design.
Oh,
I
yeah,
like
it's
him
really
looking like a
bad.
freak of
No.
nature. I like him looking like a freak of nature.
Ugh.
All right, okay. So
Also,
Skeptic,
something
what do
else
you
I
think?
like is that how Electro could have been a hero. He could have been a good guy. But
yeah,
the
If you look at,
circumstances that
I
happened.
know that a lot of people like Green Goblin's design, but it actually looks like a goblin. If you
Yeah,
look
but for
at
the
it.
wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Skeptic,
This
hold
is
on, let's-
ultimate.
Also, I
Spider-Man.
love his transformation. It's ripped out of a horror movie.
right.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so Skeptic, what do you think?
Okay, so Amazing Spider-Man 2. That is okay. Like what you said, I like Amazing Spider-Man 2 just for the Spider-Man moments. Like it feels the most like Spider-Man compared to any other film.
Mhm.
But well, I mean, besides Spider-Verse, I guess. But like the villains are just terrible.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they're terrible.
And
They are terrible.
it gives me Batman and Robin vibes, which would be a good thing usually, but like I don't know, it's a little too far. But like, you know, overall, I would put it at shawarma because it has a lot of charm to it, and I almost wish that Amazing Spider-Man 3 happened, almost. But I've seen the script and it was terrible. But
Okay, so you want to leave it there? Arkham,
Yeah.
what do you think?
I'm not gonna get my way, so like.
Okay, you're not gonna get not if it's higher than this. So no.
Also, I don't think it's ever gonna happen. But Andrew Garfield has claimed that there is a much longer cut and a much better cut of Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I would love to see that someday, but it's probably never gonna happen.
It's not. It's Sony's not gonna release it or anything like
Nope.
that. Like before, like Sony meddled with Amazing Spider-Man 2, it was gonna be an excellent movie. It's just like they cut it down so much. There was a lot of missing scenes and everything with that.
Yeah.
So it was gonna be good. It's just
What?
Sony interfered.
Thor
Okay.
Dark World?
Thor, we've got about an hour and a bit left, and we've got a lot.
Life
to go
is the
through.
pots. Life is the pots.
Okay, so hold on. Let's not talk over there. Okay, Steve, Thor 2.
Hmm.
Do you need a moment?
It's the highest I'm going to give it is Fat Thor. It's
Okay.
awful. It's an
awful.
awful
All right.
movie.
Sean,
Yeah, Fat Thor is good for me.
okay. King Andrew.
Life is the pots.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, I can't bring it up any higher than Life is
Okay.
the pots.
All right, Skeptic.
It's got a lot of good moments. It really does, and the set design is really well done.
Hmm.
But a lot of problems, and I don't know how to explain it, but like I don't know why exactly. Honestly, I can't explain why. But whenever halfway through the movie, around when they get to the elf world or whatever, I just start falling asleep every
Right.
time. Like,
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's Fat Thor for me. It's not terrible, but it's like
I'd rather watch Rise of Skywalker than Thor: The Dark
oh
World.
fuck that. No, I'd rather like jump off a freaking bridge with.
I'd rather just leave the room if that's the only two choices I got.
Yeah.
Arkham, Thor 2.
Where you have it's fine. Like,
Fat Thor. Okay.
I didn't really enjoy the movie. Like it was okay. Like
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Iron
but
Man.
I would
2.
never watch it again. Like I never watched it in years.
Iron Man
2?
2.
Iron Man 2 right next to Thor 2 or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sean, right next to it. Yep. King Andrew, right next to Thor 2.
King Andrew.
King
King Andrew's left the room.
Okay. Skeptic.
I'd put it in shawarmas because it has a lot of potential, and I like a lot of the scenes. I like Whiplash quite a bit. I do. Mickey Rourke was really nice in that movie. And the scenes with the experimental Iron Man suits is really cool. I love that.
Like I like Iron Man 1 and 2. They're very good, better than the third one.
It's just it sucks that Jon Favreau didn't get to do what he wanted to do. Like he made like that whole chef movie all about basically his frustration with Iron Man 2.
So, I mean,
So what do we guys think? Are we okay with shawarmas then?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I got two names for you to drop it to Fat Thor. One is Pepper Potts. The other one is Black Widow. They're insufferable in the entire
they're
movie.
awful.
Pepper
I
Potts
gotta
is
put it
picking
down.
on him the entire time.
Yeah, you're
He's
right.
like,
You're right.
"Oh my god, I have a lot of work." Just to let you know, I'm like, yeah, he made you the CEO. Why are you bitching at him? She
Yeah, you're
bitches
right.
at him when he rescues her. She bitches at him, and then like Black Widow's like also bitching at him. She's like, "Oh, you're just an idiot." I'm like, "What is going on?"
Yeah, I agree. I'm moving it to Fat Thor. You convinced me.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that.
Okay, what
It's
is this?
disappointing. It's just so disappointing. I'm sorry, but it's just so disappointing. It's
Very
really
disappointing.
it's sad because it could have been so much better if Jon Favreau got to do what he wanted to do. Anyway,
I'm gonna put Ant-Man and the Wasp and shawarmas on me, but I'm open to be convinced. Okay, let's go with Steve for Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I would put it in Fat Thor. It's all over the place. None of the jokes really work. Ghost is criminally underused. She's a great villain and she does nothing in the movie. The entire thing is just going into the quantum verse, which we know he's going to do. They did this swerve with Bill Foster where he was helping Ghost, but then he's just helping them anyway. And Walton Goggins ended up being the villain. He's jokey as hell. This movie didn't expand enough on the first film, which was much better. It's just a mess, and to me, it's a Fat Thor film.
Sean, are you with us?
Yeah. If Black Widow's in shawarma, then Ant-Man and the Wasp should probably be in shawarma too. But I don't know. My problem with Ant-Man and the Wasp is that like I don't know why Ant-Man's in this movie. It's not even his fight. And it's like it's sort of like I'm not really invested in this because he's not. He shouldn't really be all that invested either. I don't think I'll watch it again, but then again, that's the same with Black Widow. So so shawarma is okay for me. If you want to go Fat Thor, I'm okay with that.
Okay, so you're open. King Andrew, are you there?
Yep.
What do you think about Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Ooh, I would bring it down to Fat Thor, yeah.
All right, Skeptic.
Yeah, I mean, Fat Thor shawarmas is fine because, like, I don't hate the movie, but it's like Thor: Dark World. It just kind of makes me bored after a while, and it's just kind of tiring. I don't know. There's nothing really like substantial about it that I love or anything, but it's okay. It's just okay. It's
all right. What do you think, Arkham, for Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Where you have it is fine. Like
okay, me, so I'll leave it there.
Like to me, Ant-Man and the like Wasp is like it was an okay movie, but I don't think I would watch it again because like I don't know. Like when I watched the first Ant-Man and the second, it's like it's not a character that I like. The movies I don't think are as good or something like that.
Okay. Are you guys okay? I'm gonna do this. I'm about to do this, and then everyone's gonna get angry. So I'm gonna let everyone breathe for a minute after I do this. So
I sense a disturbance in the force.
There's a disturbance coming. Everyone just breathe. Okay.
Do what?
What is it?
Take a breathe.
What are you talking about?
I'm putting Dark Phoenix up in here.
What?
So just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath for a minute. Everyone take a deep breath for a minute. I saw this twice in the theater.
I feel sorry for you.
Let me tell you. First of all, Sophie Turner is the best. Second of all, the X-Men. Cyclops is my favorite character, and this is the first movie where he does stuff, and it's about him and Phoenix. Jean and Cyclops are my two favorite X-Men characters. I have both tattooed on me. I love both the actors. It's about them. It's the shortest X-Men movie. It's the shortest. It's like it has a big action scene, right? And all the X-Men movies suck, and all the X-Men movies are not the comics. So this one's the shortest. It's about the two X-Men characters that I care about, which are the leaders of the X-Men. And Mystique dies, and she's the worst character ever. When she died, I was so happy. Magneto was pretty sick in it. They all team up at the end to fight somebody. I think that's pretty cool. Now, again, I really like Sophie Turner, so I've got my Turner Vision on, and I'm just like, oh, Sophie Turner's great, so whatever. But I don't know. That's sort of and I've got Sophie Turner's autograph and all that, and like I don't know. And I got the Dark Phoenix poster, official poster. It's behind my thing here. So that's where I'm coming from. Now, I know everyone's going to talk this down. So I'm prepared. I've mentally prepared. So Steve, where would you put Dark Phoenix?
I would probably put I Can Do This All Day, to be honest with you. I saw it recently, and I really enjoyed it. And I don't understand the hate this movie gets. If you watch all of the X-Men, and I watched all of them, every single thing, the thing, I did that last Christmas. This movie has a lot of good parts to it, and I think I've told you this before, J-Man. It feels the most connected. Like I feel like all of the actors understand why the hell they're doing what they're doing, which I don't get in all the X-Men movies. I think Sophie Turner was terrific as Phoenix. I liked Jessica Chastain as the villain. There was a great scene on the train at the end. Magneto finally had some purpose after spinning metal in the air with the last movie, which was absolutely horrible. Yeah, I mean, I would probably put it in I Can Do This All Day. I don't really have any like strong negative points against it. So,
and they've got the costumes, man, from the Grant Morrison X-Men.
And
Sean,
and just as another thing, I really like how he did Dazzler, even though she's in it for a second.
Yeah, Dazzler's sick. She's one of my favorites. I got the entire run of her comic individual issues and her first appearance. Okay, Sean, Dark Phoenix, where does this go?
It would be shawarma for me.
Yeah, it's
an okay action movie. It's just not Dark Phoenix.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
That's every comic fan's problem with it. So,
But
yeah.
nothing's Dark Phoenix, right? And they're never going to do
You
Dark
can
Phoenix.
do it, but everyone refuses to.
They won't do
right?
it. Okay,
Yeah.
so King Andrew, where do you think this should go?
Go bring it down to Fat Thor. Apocalypse was better.
Oh God, no, that's not happening. Not happening.
Whoa.
Okay, Skeptic. Skeptic, where do you want it to go where it's not going to happen?
No, I would definitely put it in Fat Thor. I think it's a fucking forgettable movie.
Okay,
I think it's
so
terrible.
that's not happening. Next.
I would
Welcome.
I actually think Apocalypse is better.
You're not gonna like my opinion.
Thank
either.
you.
But I would put
What's
it
happening?
in. I would put it in Life is the Pots.
Oh, you're okay. Arkham.
Thank you. All these people are agreeing with me.
Fat Thor. I'm sorry.
Somebody's
It's
echoing.
terrible.
I think that's Andrew.
Oh, Andrew, are you echoing?
Yeah.
Oh, I think we're okay now. Okay.
But can I say one
I
thing?
just like there's so.
What do you want to say?
Can I say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, thank you, J-Man, for putting Toby's first two movies in the top.
Of course, everybody knows they're in the top.
Even though
I mean,
Amazing
obviously,
Spider-Man 1 is better than the first Spider-Man.
No, that's crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna ignore
That's
that.
crazy. Andrew, you and I don't always agree, but we agree on Toby. We agree.
Hey,
on
at least we can all agree that Tom Holland's trash and his movies suck.
I don't think he's trash. I just think he has a lot of
I don't think we're
problems.
going to agree that.
Okay,
I
never
mean,
mind.
He has a lot
I
of
don't-
problems, but I think
there's problems with it.
he's
yeah,
better
there's
than
problems.
Andrew in some ways.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I'm staying out of this because I'll get heated.
I think Toby is obviously the best, and then Andrew is second, especially Andrew in Spider-Man 2. He's good.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
he's not
move
bad.
on. Let's move on.
Someone's
Let's do-
echoing.
Yeah,
It's not
Andrew-
happening anymore. I think Andrew's the one echoing.
I think yeah. Do you have the volume up on the thing? Maybe Andrew. I don't know. Okay, let's do Captain Marvel. Let's get that out of the way.
It's we all know the answer to it. It's trash. It goes
Yeah,
to
that
the
movie
bottom.
was bad.
I don't think it's to the bottom, in my opinion.
That Thor.
Well, I'll give this movie one credit. It does have Sam Jackson as Nick Fury.
Are we going like one by one?
Yeah. Okay. So let's go. Okay. So Steve, what do you think?
Yeah, Shawarma is on me is fine. Like I don't hate this movie. It's not good though. It's definitely all over the place. Saying it in the 90s was a mistake. I don't like what they did with Marvel. I don't like what they did with what's her name? Photon. I know it's Photon.
So move it down one.
I'm fine with it in Shawarma. If you want to move it to Fat Thor, I won't complain.
Okay, Sean, what do you think?
Thor was good for me.
Like, guys, remember too, the movie still has action and stuff. Andrew, I think, can you mute your mic for a sec? Hello, yeah. See that? Okay, so Andrew, we're echoing on your end. Check your if you're listening to us on the internet or something.
Just
check.
come back.
I'm not.
It
Oh,
is.
that's so weird.
Don't
It
lie.
is you, yeah. Let me just come back on. Come back on.
I'll just mute myself.
Okay. Yeah, the thing is that look, Captain Marvel herself, she looks cool. I think the costume is awesome. It's like the fights are cool. There's a lot of dumb things that happen in this movie that if you're a comic book fan would piss you off. But if you're not a comic book fan, it might just be kind of irritating. But I don't think I was never like as angry as I was, like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's tough because I like Captain Marvel. I have a Captain Marvel tattoo. I like Captain Marvel. So it's hard for me to beat on it too much, but it's not a very good movie if I'm being honest. But I don't hate it. So King Andrew, what do you think, dude?
You can make a pretty good argument for Shawarma, but I don't think it's there. I think it's mostly Fat Thor.
I know it's tough. Okay, so Skeptic, what do you think, man?
For Captain Marvel,
Yeah.
I'd say shawarmas or I Can Do This All Day. I don't think it's that bad. I actually enjoyed watching
Excuse me, but
it.
what?
It has problems, but like I actually enjoy watching it. I don't think it's that terrible. And
Yeah, like-
besides, I mean, like from what I've seen in the comics, freaking, I forget her name.
Brie Larson.
No, Carol Danvers. She's kind of a bitch
Oh.
in the comics, isn't she? So
Yeah, like
Kinda comic accurate.
this is the character. Like she is the character. Like
I got something that will change your guys' mind.
I just don't like the I can't watch the movie since I saw in the theater. I refuse to watch it. It's the most worst movie that I ever seen.
Oh my God, Arc!
You're
Wow.
crazy.
I have something that will change
Holy
everyone's
crap!
mind.
Those are strong
Okay.
words.
Wait, guys. I have something that
There's
will
tons of
change
worse
everyone's
movies that I've
mind.
seen, but
What?
Okay.
I don't think it's
refuse
gonna
to
change
watch
my
it
mind, but what is
again.
it?
Nick Fury's eye was taken out by a cat.
Like, that's so
it's
stupid. I
fine.
know.
I
It
think
is
it's
idiotic.
stupid.
Last
There you
time,
go.
hey guys,
It's really,
hey guys,
really.
hey guys. Last time I trusted someone, I lost an eye.
And that was a cat.
And it was a cat. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's
not
stupid.
good.
Okay, so Andrew, what did you think about that one then? Where do you think it should
Well, it's in between Fat Thor and Swimmer. It was a bad movie, but it has some good qualities, like Nick Fury and all that.
go? Okay, so I'm going to leave it where it is because that's just how I'm going to do
I'm
it.
fine with it, but I'm mostly leaning towards Fat Thor. So
Yeah, and I won't argue. This isn't like Dark Phoenix where I would like really strongly tell you my points. I'm if people say it sucks, I don't argue that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not going to get upset over that. Okay,
what the hell?
I'm going to do Ant-Man 1, and I'm going to put it up here, man. I liked Ant-Man 1 a
I actually
lot.
like the movie.
Yeah, the movie
So
was
Andrew,
good.
what do you okay, so Andrew, since you're what do you think for Ant-Man?
Well, it's good. It's a good fun comedy. I like Paul Rudd as Scott Lang.
Oh, you're talking about Captain Marvel. I'm sorry.
No. I like Paul Rudd as Scott Lang. It has some good action. I do love Michael Douglas. I think he's a good choice for Hank Pym. Oh no, I think it's not great, but it's a good movie.
Okay. So let's do this a bit quick because we've got about like 40 minutes or so, and then
What's the rush,
we got
buddy?
lots. Okay, Steve, where do you think Ant-Man?
I mean, it's either I Can Do This All Day or Avengers Assemble. Personally, I would put it in I Can Do This All Day. I didn't love it as much as you did, but I think that it's a solid movie. It's got a lot of good qualities about it.
Okay.
The miniaturization was really cool. I liked Yellow Jacket as the villain. I think the problem with Ant-Man is there's this tendency to just be like, look, they can shrink. Look at what it looks like when they shrink all the time. And it's like, it gets a little bit like, yes, I get it. They shrink. Yes, I see. It's really toys, but it looks bigger from their perspective. It
I
just
feel
gets a
your pain,
little
Caleb.
Much
bit
better
much.
than Amazing Spider-Man 1. I'm sorry. I was
Get the
talking
hell
about
out
Batman.
here. You're
Okay.
But
smoking
like,
some
it's a
crack.
really good movie. I actually like most of the comedy. I like Yellow Jacket. So I'm good with I Can Do This All Day is where I would personally put it. But if you move it to Avengers Assemble, I won't cry.
Okay, Sean, we got to be quick because it's like we've got even if it's 2 minutes a movie, we're over.
Oh my god.
I can do this all day.
Okay, King Andrew.
Well, I think you can leave it there. I can do this all day.
Sorry. So King Andrew change or the other with Snyder Boy or whatever. I don't know. Pikachu is your original name, right? What's your thoughts?
I rewatched it recently. I can see it both being Avengers Assemble or I Can Do This All Day.
Okay, I'm gonna put it back up top because I really like it. Skeptic, what do you think?
Sorry for Ant-Man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I put it. I can do this all day. It's really good, but
not
I don't
okay.
know. It's pretty average, but I like it. Like it has some good moments.
Arkham,
You could keep it where you keep it.
I like it a lot. I really like because I thought it was gonna be trash, man. I really liked it. Okay, we gotta move. Iron Man 1.
Well, it's not gonna be trash.
Oh, that is up top. That is up top. That
Yeah,
movie's
that's
amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely Excelsior, like by far.
Okay, I'm not there for Excelsior on that one, but what do you think, Steve?
Oh, okay.
You suck.
Again, I Can Do This All Day. He's only in the Iron Man suit 3 times. He doesn't beat the villain. Pepper
What?
Potts
Wait, what?
does again. Like, I don't
Wait,
know why
3
she's
times?
not being the villain. Yeah, she does. She hits the thing and hits him. Like, that end battle is a bit of a mess.
Hey, it's a good.
Well, I mean, they did rush the
Okay,
act because they didn't
hold
really
on,
have a script.
Let's do one at a time and like 10-second point.
10-second point.
It's a great origin thing. Downey Jr. is at his best in this movie. It's okay. Jeff Bridges is cool, but as like top tier, like raising the bar to those ones, no, not quite.
Okay, so Sean.
I'd say Avengers Assemble. I think when it came out, it was revolutionary, and I think movies have surpassed it since then.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say Excelsior. I know everyone else would, but you know.
Okay, I'm good with Avengers Assemble for the same points that you guys kind of just said. Okay, so Zack Snyder fanboy, what's your
For which one?
Iron
For-
Man 1?
Iron Man 1, I would bring it down to I can do this all day, and
What?
but I can
What?
I can see a good reason for why it would be Avengers Assemble.
Okay, so let's leave it at Avengers Assembled. Skeptic.
I put Excelsior. It's just a
Okay,
fantastic
so,
film because, like, I don't know. I mean, like, they did a wonderful job with the fact that they had like no script. I mean, if you see the behind the scenes, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, didn't they say Robert Downey Jr. ad-libbed most of his lines?
Yeah, I mean, like they had like mostly practical effects too and stuff, which I really appreciate. And
Yeah, they actually
just
had,
overall like great. And also, Jeff Bridges was supposed to be Ironmonger in the third film, not the first. So,
Okay, Arkham.
I would say, yeah, like I would say Excelsior because like I really like the movie, like the first introduction of Iron Man, and I think they did a very good job. Like I know, like I still think it's still a very good Marvel movie. I still watch it time and time again, and I like the plot and everything with that and the introduction of Iron Man. I think it's a very good movie.
it's slightly
Okay,
better
so
than Iron Man 3.
What's it?
Slightly better.
All right, Andrew, you really liked it, right? So do you like it where it is, Avengers Assemble?
Actually, put it in Excelsior. This movie is what kick-started the
Yes.
MCU. It's what made Robert Downey Jr. a superstar, and he is Iron Man.
Yeah.
Okay, let's leave it in Excelsior for now, and then we'll go back, okay? Because a lot of people really like this one.
I'm gonna drop off now, guys. You take care, and I'll see where
All right,
everything
bye,
ends
man.
up.
All right,
Okay.
Steve.
Well,
See ya.
Take care.
Okay, let's do Black Panther.
Ooh. I can do this all day.
Whoa,
What?
that's a hot take.
What do you think, Sean?
I could do this all day. It's fine. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
think
good
it's
with it.
excellent. I think there's a lot of problems with it, but it's a well-made, well-produced movie. So
Yep. Okay. DC. I'm just gonna call you DC. I'm just gonna call you DC now.
Yeah. I can do this all day works, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Skeptic.
Oh, what film?
Black Panther.
Black Panther. I guess it's probably Shortmas for me.
Oh, really? No. It's gotta be
I'm not a big fan of the
I
film.
can't
I don't
agree
really-
with that.
I don't really like it that much, honestly. But I
Okay.
Dang, that's a hot take.
Okay, Arkham.
Killmonger is one of the best
Uh,
MCU movie villains.
No, it was the Claw actually, and he got killed off.
Yeah, Claw's awesome.
I would
Arkham, what
say
do you
like
think?
either Avengers Assemble. I really like the movie, so like either that or Excelsior. I really like the movie.
Okay, so I'm not going to Excelsior. That's insanity. I can do this. Okay, Andrew.
Okay, I am leaving it where it is.
All right, perfect. Okay. Spider-Man 3.
Schwarm on me.
Okay,
Schwarm
okay.
on me.
Okay, all right. Can I go first this time? Can I
Sure,
go
go
first?
first.
Okay. This movie, in my opinion, is underrated.
It's trash.
Can you let me speak, dude?
It's trash.
Let me speak.
It's
Thank you.
super trash. It's negative.
Stop
5 out of
it!
10.
Stop it! You're not letting me speak.
Let me speak.
Okay, thank you. Now, I actually enjoy the film. Sure, it's got problems, but I think, in my opinion, it's a good end to the Tobey Maguire trilogy. I thought the build-up for Harry since the first movie was good. It has some good action scenes. I love the scene with Sandman's transformation. I thought Venom was fine for what Raimi did. I think it was a fine adaptation. And yes, I like the emo Peter dancing. Sue me.
Okay, so Andrew, where would you put it?
I would put it. I think that Spider-Man 3 is in a good spot. It's not as great as the first two movies, but it's still a good movie.
Okay, Sean.
Showers on Me is good for me.
Oh, right now it's an I can do this all day.
Oh, shawarma, man.
You all suck.
King or DC.
Everything he point out is just bad. Like just
What
because
the? You gotta be kidding me.
the build up for in the other movies didn't really pay off in this movie because
Pay
he got,
off. What the?
because he
Okay,
got hit
I'm
in the head
leaving.
and he
I'm leaving.
got hit in the head and
No,
had
don't
a-
leave! Don't leave! Oh, Jesus.
At least there's no
he-
echo.
He
You know
literally
what's
got
funny though?
God.
What's funny is that I don't mind Spider-Man 3. I was gonna leave it and I can do this all day.
he got hit in the head
Spider-Man
only to forget about what happened and only for him to come back as a villain like close to the end and then be out until the very final battle. It's also Emo Peter is not good. Emo Peter God, I hate that. Sandman is one of the best villains.
You all
He's the
suck.
only good
You
villain
all
in
I
this
don't
traitors.
movie.
suck. I don't suck. You're gonna love me.
Why are you still
Okay,
echoing?
let's go. Okay, Skeptic, go ahead.
Why do you care? Bother?
All right,
Why is that such a problem?
I would put Spider-Man 3 on Excelsior.
Yeah.
It's just as good as Spider-Man 1 and 2.
No,
It is
Thank
just
you.
as good.
Okay.
Thank you, Skeptic. Woo.
It is the same style.
Thank you, man. Woo.
I have no problem with the movie. It is a fantastic film. I love it.
Yeah.
Simpson
What?
here.
What?
Arkham.
If I was with you, I'd give you a high five.
I did not like the movie. It was so bad. I
You
would
suck.
say
I hate you, Arkham. I hate you.
That's a
thank
strong
you.
word. Calm
Thank
down.
you very much. A very nice compliment.
Okay, we're not gonna.
I would say Life of Plots. Like I'll give you.
Oh my,
reasons.
come
I'll make it
on.
quick. Let me speak first. Like
I'm gonna put some
Venom
dirt in
was
your
right.
eye.
You put Venom did not have to be in the movie.
I think it was
It
fine.
was
It was
focused just on
fine.
You gotta,
Sandman. The build-up
Andrew,
of
mute your
every
mic.
character in
You
there
gotta mute your
is-
mic, Andrew.
Oh my god.
It just was bad.
Okay, so I really like Spider-Man 3. I don't.
Yeah.
But I hate it. I think people kind of got too crazy. Like for anybody saying it's that low, that's crazy. The
Yes,
fights are
thank
pretty
you,
cool.
dude.
Sandman looks cool. The black costume looks pretty sick. I mean, I
The
don't know.
music's intense.
I'm
Shawarma
gonna
on me
leave-
works fine
But
with
you
it.
don't need.
I'm fine with
Venom.
shawarma on me.
I don't
But the
care,
problem-
Arkham. It was fine.
No,
I
no,
don't
I'm
care.
not. I'm not
But-
saying that. I was just saying, like, you didn't need Venom in the movie, technically.
I know you're right.
Can
thought
I-
Venom
can I
was-
say
I thought
one
Venom
thing?
was scary.
Can I say one thing?
I thought Venom was scary. His transformation
The
still
best-
scared the crap out of me.
That's weak. But anyways, the best scene in this
You're
movie.
weak.
The best scene in this movie has to be the deleted scene where Sandman becomes the sandcastle for his daughter.
Oh yeah,
That's
the best
like
scene
that.
and they
I
took
like
it
that
out.
scene too.
Okay, let's move on. I'm gonna leave it here because I think Spider-Man 3 is better.
We can talk
Then-
we can talk about it at the very end.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Oh,
because I think
I'm
it's
gonna
better.
roast you.
Oh, sure.
X-Men 3: The Last Stand.
Oh,
That
it's fucking
Thor- that
terrible.
Thor-
It's-
Oh, I'll
Thor-
agree with this one. That one was garbage.
no, that's
I'll
like
agree with that.
spots by far. I'd actually rather watch
The ending where Wolverine is like pushing through the Dark Phoenix force was a really good scene, and he's like being disintegrated but healing fast enough to not be killed, so he
That's
can
kinda
finish
cool.
off. Yeah, that's a really cool scene.
Okay, does everyone agree with?
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
life is the pods, man.
I think that's too low. Okay,
Fucking
and
terrible.
Andrew, I'm muting you every. I'll unmute you for your opinion, then I'll mute you back again. Okay. How about Shang-Chi?
Oh, Shang-Chi definitely. I can do this all day.
Okay, Andrew, what do you think about Shang-Chi?
Okay. To be honest, Shang-Chi, it was good. I was bored through some parts. I
What?
did like seeing. Yes, I said. I did like seeing Trevor again. The end credit scene with the Hulk was cool, but all in all, it was an okay movie.
Do you think like I can do this all day or somewhere or lower?
I think a little lower. It's not memorable.
All right, so let's see what Sean. What do you think?
I could do this all day. It's I've seen it twice now. It's pretty fun, and I
It's
think I'll
fun,
go back
man.
to it. I think I'll go back to it too. So
I will go back to it. I think it was a very fun movie.
It's on Disney Plus right now.
It's not that
Yeah,
memorable.
Yep.
It's not that memorable.
Look, I'm buying it next. I'm buying
I
it
think
this
it's
Tuesday.
fairly
So-
memorable.
Wait,
there's
wait,
two
J-Man.
things that people talk about the action
Look,
scenes.
J-Man,
so,
you
yeah.
buying
What do you
things
think
is not going to show that you like it.
J-Man,
That's
do you,
true.
do you have Disney Plus in Canada?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then you can. It's on Disney Plus right now.
But I must own everything.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So DC, where do you think I can do this all day or higher or lower?
At its I can do this all day, but there's a really good argument for Avengers Assemble.
I like Shank. I wouldn't even
Wait,
go to
what?
Avengers Assemble, dude. I would almost go to
There's a
Avengers
really good
Assemble.
argument for Avengers Assemble,
I
but
doubt
I
it's a good
say that
argument.
I would mostly put it in. I can do this all day.
Oh, okay.
I'd put it in shawarmas. I think it's very forgettable, and it's
Okay.
all right. But it's just,
Arkham.
Where do you have it?
We have it as I can do this all day.
That's fine.
Okay.
CG
Guardians of
man, we
Galaxy
don't
Part
argue
1.
about everything.
Guardians
Yeah,
of
on
Galaxy Part
certain
1.
topics.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I can do this all day for
Okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I can do this all day. Is my thing.
Sean?
Sorry.
I was gonna say
Guardians?
Avengers Assemble, but
I was thinking that too.
yeah, I mean it's not Excelsior level
No.
greatness.
I mean,
But
both
it's
work.
pretty
I can do
great,
this all
man.
day, and Avengers Assemble work for
Okay,
Guardians
does
of the
any let's do
Galaxy.
it this way. Does anyone disagree for Avengers Assemble?
Well, I
No.
mean, I enjoy the film.
I
but-
could say for the villain, but then again, they made him boring, like on purpose.
I gotta give something. I gotta give the film a lot of credit for the fact that it actually is better than the comic book. I mean, from what I
What, the movie Ronin?
I felt so, yeah.
like.
Yeah. Okay.
Chris
Okay, let's
Pratt
move
is a
on.
really good part of it.
How about the Incredible Hulk?
Shawarma on me.
Okay, hold on. I have something to say.
Yeah.
I have something to say.
You always
Go
do.
ahead.
Okay, I think the Hulk is in a good spot because I think this movie is also very underrated. And I'm also gonna say I think Edward Norton is a better Hulk than Mark Ruffalo.
I agree with you.
Simpson.
I agree
You
with
say
you. Okay, so
Simpson?
Sean, what do you think? Incredible Hulk.
I
can do this all
on
day.
me. I say
Really?
shawarma's
Wait, what?
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I
No,
can't do it
it's not-
either. I wouldn't move it down if I
I
was
don't know. I
you.
really like this movie a lot. When I watched
I
it
do
the third
too.
time. Okay, so Sean, you're thinking lower. DC, what do you think?
I gotta agree with him. Shawarma on me because I would usually just skip through everything that wasn't the
What?
whole
No, come
whole-
on.
scene.
Okay, Skeptic.
I'd put it in Avengers Assemble. I think it's a really great film. It's not perfect, but it's a great film, and I really am pissed off that they never made any sequels.
Okay.
What the
What
hell?
else can you do? With, what else can you do with Hulk?
You
Arkham?
could do
a
Leader,
lot. You can
Batman.
fight
You
a
can do
lot.
Red
a lot,
Hulk.
yeah.
Hulk
You can
has
do,
like some
Mr.
of the most
Fixit.
diverse characters of all time in all of comics, and Steven has read. He left now, but he's read the first like 200 or 300 issues of Hulk in order, in a row, like in one go, like one every couple weeks. So it's like there's a lot you could do with Hulk. Okay, Arkham, what do you think? Leave it where it is or up or down?
For Hulk,
Yeah, I can do this all day. Is where it is right now.
I guess you could put it there or one higher.
Okay, so everyone is sort of in between, and Andrew, you like this one, so I'm going to leave it here for right now.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
I'm ashamed that they recast Edward Norton. He was a great Hulk.
Well, they had to. He didn't want to be a part of
X2.
it.
X2, that's definitely Avengers Assemble.
Okay, Sean, Avengers Assemble.
Either that or I can do this all day.
Okay, DC, you said Avengers Assemble. Skeptic.
Yep.
Me?
Yeah, X2.
I'd put it in Fat Thor.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
What
That's
the hell?
crazy.
It's just, every time I try to like it, every time I want to like it, it's so fucking boring to me. I don't know why.
Why
It's
is
just
it
so
boring?
Kick
boring.
him.
I
Kick him.
try to like watch it, and halfway through, I just start falling asleep. I don't know. I'm sorry.
What don't you like? You don't like Nightcrawler in the White House?
I mean, that was all right, but I just try
You
to
don't like
skip that.
the
Okay,
Wolverine?
okay. So
You
let
don't like the
okay,
Wolverine fighting the mansion?
Oh, that's great. That's great. But,
okay. So hold on. Let's move on. Arkham, where do you think X2 should go?
I think where you have it is fine.
Andrew, where leave it where it is.
Yes, leave it where it is.
All right.
I'd watch
Next one.
X-Men 1 way before that.
Okay, X-Men Apocalypse. This is a bullshit movie.
If you
Where do
put Dark Phoenix, Avengers Assemble, it should be X-Men Apocalypse should be Excelsior because it's much better than Dark Phoenix.
I agree.
Disagree.
I agree 100%. I like it actually.
Okay, so hold on, Sean. Where should it go? Where do you think?
Which one?
Apocalypse. X-Men
Apocalypse? Good God.
Oh, Apocalypse was trash.
I like it.
Fat Thor.
Okay, Fat Thor. DC, you want it higher.
I want
Skeptic,
it.
you want it
Shawarma's fine with
higher.
me.
Shawarma's fine with you?
me too, I guess.
Okay, so are we all good with that?
Well, hold
Yeah.
on. Besides some good Quicksilver scenes and I love Fassbender as Magneto, the movie wasn't good.
All right. How about what is this one? Is this X-Men 1?
I
Where
think
was
that's
X-Men 1?
X-Men 1. Yeah, that's X-Men 1.
That's X-Men
Oh, I
1.
put that in Avengers Assemble. I love it.
What?
Either that or I can
I
do this
love
all
it.
day.
I don't know. It's
I'm
just
gonna
a
put I
fun
can do
film.
this all day.
Yeah, I
Sean, what do you
agree.
think?
Sure.
Yeah, it's not as good as part 1. It's
No,
not as
it's
good
a
as part
straight.
2.
It looks like a straight to video movie, but
Yeah,
sure.
it's
I mean, it was made in 2000.
I know, but that's no excuse.
Okay, okay, are we good
I
with
think it
where it
is.
is?
Yeah.
The second Fantastic Four
It-
movie,
It's a fun
Fantastic Four Part 2. Fantastic Four Part 2.
it did some good things, but it screwed up Galactus.
Yeah, he's a
So
freaking
Shawarma's
cloud.
on me.
Galactus
Shawarma's on
is
me.
a cloud.
Is that
Shawarma's
good?
on me. Silver Surfer's cool.
But
Yeah,
I
Surfer's
can say one
wicked.
thing. I did like the concept they did of having Johnny Storm absorb the other person's powers.
That was cool, right? Like
Yeah.
that was really cool. Okay. Let's do Spider-Man Homecoming.
That Thor.
Trash. It's trash.
No, but Vulture was so good, man.
No,
He
no,
was
no,
the
that-
no,
best.
that-
Wait.
Mysterio. It was Mysterio.
That's Far From Home.
Oh wait, sorry. Wait. What am I looking at?
Yeah, all the home ones are the same.
I can't tell the difference between them.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me give you my quick thoughts on Homecoming.
on.
Aside from Michael Keaton as the Vulture, the movie.
There it
Is
is.
it the last one there? In the...
Okay.
So where do you
aside
think
from-
it should go? Shawarma's on me?
Oh, here's the thing. Aside from Michael Keaton, who I think is a great actor, the movie's not all that memorable. Iron Man wasn't needed. The cast was okay.
Okay, so what do you think, Andrew? Shawarma or lower?
Like I said, it's got some good moments, like Michael Keaton, but it's not a great film.
Okay, Sean, what do you think?
Shawarma's good.
Okay, DC,
Shawarma's good.
Skeptic,
Sorry, which film? Sorry.
Spider-Man
Homecoming.
Ooh, probably. I could do this all day. It's not a bad. I like the film. It has a lot of charm.
Yeah, I don't mind
It has-
that. I don't
it has
mind that.
problems. It has
Arkham?
problems, but I like it. It's quite charming.
Okay, Arkham.
The story's not all that memorable.
Where you have it is fine.
Shawarma's on
Where
me.
I have it. Okay, so let's see. What about Spider-Man 2 with Mysterio? It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Mysterio's the
Mysterio's
only-
awesome.
No,
It's the
Everything
same
else
movie,
sucks.
but different.
The movie is in fact Thor, which is low. Can I tell why?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
sure,
I think
go
you
ahead.
might be right.
Peter decides to call on an airstrike on his classmate.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
so stupid. Yeah,
Then
that's
then the
weird.
whole Spider Monkey thing,
Yeah, that's dumb too.
and also the whole thing with Nick Fury, how the drones were going after him instead were like waiting in front of him instead of like just shooting at him right away.
Yeah,
That's
it's
just
dumb.
stupid.
And,
Okay,
and the
Fat
worst
Thor.
thing-
What do you think, Sean?
Shawarma's on me is fine with me. All the Mysterio parts are cool.
Yeah,
It's
all
Mysterio's
the
the
high
best.
school parts are shit beyond shit.
Shit,
but,
right.
you know,
The comedy
Okay.
was terrible.
Yeah. Okay, Skeptic.
Okay, here's the thing. I like Gyllenhaal.
Okay, so wait, hold on. If I put it in Shawarma's on me, does anyone really feel that it needs to go lower?
I feel
Yes,
it needs to go
I
lower.
think
Okay,
it needs to go in Fat
okay, let
Thor
me say
because it's
something.
worse than Homecoming. I think.
Okay,
Thank
let me
you.
say something. I think the
Yeah.
movie, like Homecoming, has some good things. I enjoy Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio, and I like his illusion scene, but the comedy was bad. Spider-Man didn't need to leave New York. He called on way too much help. Mysterio was just another Stark employee, which pissed me off.
Okay, so let's leave it in Fat Thor. Arkham, are you okay with Fat Thor on that one?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's do Thor Part 1.
I liked the film. I really liked it. He acted like Thor.
Yeah, where do you guys think it should? Okay, so Sean, where should Thor go?
Thor?
Shawarma.
What?
It's not great. He doesn't have powers, and it's just a
He's supposed to learn
cautious
humility.
movie. It's not really Thor doing his thing.
I
Yeah, I agree with
rewatched it. I liked
Here's the
it.
thing.
It's shawarma.
Well,
Okay,
hold on a
Shawarma.
second.
Okay,
Here's
I
the
agree
thing.
with you.
The whole
Hold
thing
on,
with
hold on,
Thor-
Andrew. Let's go down the line. Skeptic, what do you think, real quick?
You know, I liked Thor 1. It's just another fish out of water story, though. But I got to give it credit because everybody thought that Thor was gonna be terrible. Like
He
from
got
what I
terrible
remember,
later on.
like nobody
got
thought
terrible.
Thor was gonna be done well. Like Thor's at the time, like when they didn't
Fat
really
Thor.
make when they didn't really make
Truth.
films like
Come on,
that,
Truth.
like for superhero films, like everybody like from what I remember thought that it was just too ridiculous to even work.
Okay, Arkham, where do you think it should go? Thor 1.
Where is it right now?
Shawarma's on me.
Um,
I'm gonna leave it there. I think.
Oh,
no.
the first Thor movie, I would say, I really liked the first Thor movie. It was like a good introduction of Thor between Loki and Thor, so maybe a little higher than Shawarma. Just a tiny, like I think it's a very it's better than Dark, the second movie.
Yeah, it's definitely better
Okay,
than the
okay.
Dark
For me,
World.
I'm gonna put it on. I Can Do This All Day. It's a really good film. Thor got worse later on. Ragnarok.
Okay, so let's leave it there for now. We'll come back to it. Okay, Doctor Strange.
Ooh,
I can do this all day.
that
I
movie.
can do this all day.
Yeah, I
enjoyed
agree
that
with that.
movie.
It's underrated.
It's underrated. Okay, so does everyone agree? I can do this all day. We can move on.
Yeah, it's a really good film. You're really
Okay.
wanting to rush this, aren't you?
Yeah, because we got
For
20 minutes. We're gonna have to
I
go
come
over
to
that
darken.
our final thoughts. Because I can already see some that I'm like, why is that there?
I
All
like
right.
Doctor Strange quite a bit.
Yeah, okay, so that's fine. Let's do Avengers Part 1.
Shawarma.
Oh, I love
Shawarma.
the movie. Wait, what? Shawarma? Put it up
Yeah,
more.
shawarma.
No,
It looked too much like a
Sorry,
regular
Avengers
TV
1
show.
is Excelsior, man.
Yeah,
Avengers
not.
1 is Excelsior.
No,
you
it's
guys.
not.
What you
It's
guys are
not.
doing?
It's not. It looks
Quiet,
just.
dude.
It
Quiet,
looks
come
like
on, man.
all right.
It
One
looks
by
like
one,
a.
one by one.
It's filmed like a shitty TV show.
No, it's
What?
not.
Yes, it
No.
is.
No, it's not.
The shots are
looks like a
basically
film
what
to
would
me,
look like
man.
in a
It looks like a film to me.
B-level TV
You
show.
got the iconic
Okay,
360 shot. You got the Battle of New York. You got them coming together for the first time. It's fantastic.
First time, yeah, like guys, this like you guys don't understand this. Sean and I, like, if you would have told me that the Avengers are going to be in one movie altogether, I would have shot my pants.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
this
what
is like
I'm
the craziest
saying.
thing ever. Like
And it
watching
still
this in the
works for
theater
me.
was surreal.
I still get those chills of like,
Age
oh
of
my God,
Ultron
they're
is
in for the
better.
first time.
Oh,
But,
screw
yeah.
you, dude. Screw you.
Yeah, yeah.
How dare
So
you?
okay, so
How
hold
dare
on.
I?
So
What?
okay, so Skeptic Excel. Okay, so DC, you want it lower. Skeptic, are you okay with Excelsior or no?
You know, I would put it at Excelsior, but the thing is with Avengers 1 is it's a great film and it did some amazing accomplishments for the time, but every time I watch it, I just get more bored. I don't know why.
Bored.
Like,
How is it
it-
boring?
it just get
I
I just
agree.
get bored each time, but it's a great
Quiet.
film. It's just
Okay.
it's my fault, I guess.
Yeah, all right. Okay, Arkham, what do you think?
Which movie?
Avengers
1.
Part 1. I put it in Excel. We're putting it in Excelsior,
Yeah,
so you can.
I agree with you. Leave it there.
What do you think,
I
Arkham?
guess like I didn't really enjoy the movie that much, but like
What?
it was okay movie.
It was amazing at the time.
Okay.
Well,
My
like it was
opinion-
amazing at the time, but like there's more
Hold
excellent
on. Let me
movies
say my
now.
last.
But it
other
doesn't.
than
It doesn't
Avengers.
matter. I'm not judging movies based on movies that come out afterwards that are better. I'm judging the movie I watched at the time, and at the time it
Yeah,
was
me
damn
too.
awesome.
I say, and Jay,
So I'm looking forward.
But
Yeah.
J-Man, you don't count a movie with it being possibly dated nowadays? Like you're gonna
It's
watch
like-
like a,
What is it? Hold on, hold on,
Say
time out. What is
comment.
it with
It's
you
so
people
funny.
and
I watch
is it with
silent films, right? I watch black and white movies. I watch
Yeah.
silent films. Today I
I
watched
respect that.
a Japanese horror movie from
Thank
the
you,
60s.
Caleb. Thank
It
you.
was awesome.
Oh, come
Thank
on.
you, Caleb.
It's a
Come
horrible
on.
film. It's a Wonder Woman.
Thank
Oh,
you
come
so
on,
much.
come
Thank you
on.
so much,
No, no,
Caleb.
no. Wonder Woman 84 is better.
That's
Okay.
it. I'm
It's
leaving.
not.
I'm leaving again.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Oh.
Avengers. Okay. Avengers: Age of Ultron. I'm putting this up here, buddy. I'm putting it to Excelsior.
It was
What?
better than
I agree.
Avengers. It was better than Avengers.
I don't agree with that, but it's great.
It is
Sean,
not
what do
that
you think?
I think it's
good.
pretty great, man.
I
It's
think
got
it's
a lot
great.
of awesome parts in
I
it.
think it,
Age of Ultron at Assemble and Avengers 1 at Shawarma, you're good.
Yeah.
okay. So hold on. Skeptic, what did you say?
Yeah, for Avengers: Age of Ultron. Yeah, I mean, I love that Danny Elfman did the music for it. That was
Oh
awesome.
no.
What, you don't like the music for it?
That I don't.
Oh, so you love the movie better than 2012's Avengers, but you hate the music.
I like how they updated the theme. That's the best music in it. That's the only.
I
You
gotta
do not
say,
like
though,
the
I gotta
Avengers
say,
theme music.
I know a lot of people think it's really stupid, but at the time that the fine, I'll do this myself, like end credits thing happened, that blew my mind because I for years I was excited for Thanos, of course, since Avengers 1, but like that blew my mind, and I was like, oh my god, I can't wait for Avengers 3, which I thought was going to be.
Can I get my thoughts?
Go
I'm
ahead,
not done
Andrew.
yet, but
All right.
yeah.
Sorry,
All right,
King Andrew,
whatever.
but this movie's going down.
No.
Okay, so you think it's going down? Skeptic, you thought it should be one down or
No,
or leave it?
I think it's good at Excelsior. It's
Okay,
good.
no, I
Okay,
disagree. Move
Arkham?
it down. I
Arkham?
disagree.
Age of Ultron.
Yeah, Age of Ultron.
I didn't really like the movie that it was okay, but I don't think it's Excelsior, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. It's not perfect.
I can't move it down. It's too good. It has
What?
Quicksilver and
What?
Scarlet Witch.
What?
It has
Can I-
Vision.
Can I say
It
something?
has
Not that
Ultron.
good.
Okay, hold on.
DC, hold on,
on.
dude. DC, it's got Wanda. That's
Yeah, I know.
Appearance of
Okay,
Wanda.
hold-
You gotta.
Yeah,
You
that's
have
why.
a
That's why.
terrible villain
Event.
Hold on. You have a terrible villain who plans
No
to
way.
destroy
No,
the
no, it's
Let me
not
finish.
terrible.
Let me finish. You have a terrible villain whose plan is to destroy the world with a giant crater. You kill Quicksilver. You have the Avengers split.
You
up
can
in-
thank Fox
in
for
two-
that.
Let me finish. You have plots that go nowhere. Damn. This movie's just not as good as the first one. I'm sorry.
I do agree. You have certain plot lines that don't really go anywhere, to be honest.
They go to Ultron, and then
I would say
How is that
I
a
would
plot
say
line?
maybe Fat Thor.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
That's
would-
crazy.
I would say bring it down a level, but Avengers 1 would be above it, so keep it where it's at.
Oh my.
I just hate Avengers
Sean, did you
1.
think it was Excelsior? I forgot
You
what
suck,
you
King
said.
Andrew.
Uh,
You suck.
My internet's cutting in and out, but I would say Avengers Assemble is good for me as well.
Okay, so let's move it down one, and that'll be a bit happier for everybody.
Maguire.
I just-
quote this.
Aw.
Oh
Okay.
my God. I'm in
What
love
about-
with comments.
Let's do Thor Ragnarok.
Trash?
Swarm was on me. Swarm was on
Trash.
me.
It's trash. They turned the God of Thunder into a joke. They make
Yeah,
They
I
make
agree.
the Hulk
Caleb.
a
It's the worst
pouting
Avengers
child.
movie.
the destruction of Asgard was too many jokes. The movie was just bad.
Can I just say Age of Ultron is the second best Avenger movie?
What's
No.
the first best?
I don't agree with that.
Infinity War.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Sean, what do you think about Ragnarok? Oh, he must be frozen. Okay, so
Yeah, his
DC
internet's kind of in and out.
DC, what did you say for Thor Ragnarok? I'm sorry.
Or
what was your-
Ragnarok, Swarm was on me.
So one down. Skeptic.
For Thor Ragnarok,
Yeah.
I put in Fat Thor.
Really.
I don't like the film. It pisses me
okay.
off.
All right. I put Ragnarok
Arkham?
at the
Fat Thor or lower.
Okay. Andrew, go ahead, and then I'll tell you
Alright.
my
I'm
thing.
gonna explain my reasons too. It's going in Fat Thor because you treat the God of Thunder
Yeah,
as a
it's
joke by
mediocre.
the electric shocks. You made the Hulk a pouting child who makes these weird jokes and all that.
I'm fine with the Hulk in that film. I mean,
Yeah, the Hulk, I'm fine with it, but
Hulk was
everything else,
awesome
I'm
in
not.
Okay, so
And
here's
here's the
the
thing. This is the same Hulk that gets his ass kicked by Thanos in the next movie and decides to pussy out and not.
I
come
mean,
out.
that's another movie.
Every
That's
time.
not. You can't
That's not
blame
this movie,
Ragnarok for.
okay. So the thing with this movie, the thing with Ragnarok is that it's a Jack Kirby tribute, and Jack Kirby's the best, and he never got a good tribute.
Jack
All the
Kirby
designs
tribute,
are
I
his
didn't see that.
stuff. And,
Yeah, I respect that.
And like to me, this is not a good Thor movie. It's an awful Thor movie. However,
Yes, thank
the
you.
movie itself to me is an adventure beyond the stars. Like it's just they're going to a different planet. You're seeing all this cool stuff you've never seen before. It was really big in scope. All these different aliens and creatures, they all look different and unique. It's like it's overload with all these colors and coolness. To me, it's not a good Thor movie, but as a movie, it's very adventurous. And I find out I would put it. I'm not going to put it, but I would put it at Excelsior because I love the movie.
What?
But it's not a good Thor
Whoa,
movie.
whoa, whoa.
Okay, what?
Because you guys just don't get it. It's like
I
it's
get
an
it.
adventure.
Can I
I'm
say one thing,
transported
Jacob?
to another world. Hold on. I'm transported to another world and watching this adventure. It's not a good Thor movie. I agree.
I'm
It's
not
good.
Karen, dude. What the
I
hell?
agree with all that. So bless you.
I'm allergic to your bullshit. I'm done. I just wanted to. I just had to.
Sean, where do you think it should go? Thor Ragnarok. Are you back?
I can do this all day. It's fine with me.
I'm leaving it there then. Okay, next.
Well, hold on. I didn't get to say anything.
Hold on. You did say something.
No.
Yes, and I love Flash Gordon. Flash Gordon is in my top 10
Yes,
favorite
there you
films
go.
of
I'm
all
looking
time.
forward for when
I was
Michael
gonna
Bay
say that
remakes
this
Flash
movie-
Gordon.
I was gonna say that this movie was the start of them ruining Thor because Chris Hemsworth. Let me finish. Chris Hemsworth has said in an interview that he would only continue playing Thor if they made him funny.
Yeah. That
Oh my
sucks.
god.
I know. I know. Like, okay, you got okay. Perhaps you did. You perhaps hold on. Perhaps nobody heard when I said this isn't a good Thor movie.
I heard
Did you remember me saying?
I heard you.
But I said I don't care because the movie is fun as an adventure movie. It's not a good Thor movie, but it's a fun adventure movie. I can turn off. It's like Spider-Man 3 is also a garbage Spider-Man movie, but I can turn it off and say this is
okay.
right.
I'm allergic to your bullshit.
Andrew, hold on, Andrew. You're again. It's like it's a garbage Spider-Man movie, but I can turn it off and say this was a fun. This was kind
I'm
of a
allergic to your bullshit.
It's like, and I agree, and Andrew, and I agree with you, and I put Spider-Man higher. I put it higher because it's a different reason. That's all. Okay.
Andrew's gonna pull out.
I know it's not going.
Yeah, say hello to my little friend.
Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2. Where should that go?
Avengers Assemble for me.
Well,
it's great to me,
Oh,
but I know a lot of people don't like it.
Well,
Okay, so you think it's there? So DC, where do you think Guardians 2 should go?
Where is it right now?
Sean said Avengers Assemble. I'm not sure where I would.
Schwan was on me.
Okay.
It tried too
Skeptic?
hard to be funny.
Okay, Skeptic, what do you think?
Sorry, which movie? I'm busy right now.
Guardians 2.
Guardians 2. I'd put it at Avengers Assemble. It's just because I had a personal experience where I had just a great time with my family and some family friends.
Okay, so
stuff.
Sean, you and Sean are at Avengers Assemble. DC is at Shawarma. Is that correct?
Shawarma, yeah.
Okay, so Skeptic, you said Avengers Assemble. Arkham, what do you think?
Which movie?
Guardians 2.
Guardians 2. Where'd you put it?
Right now, it's in between. It looks like it might go to I Can Do This All Day because some people are wanting it higher, some people are wanting it lower.
Well, let me.
It's an okay movie. Like I don't know. Put it in the middle, I guess.
Okay.
Well,
Andrew, what do you think?
You know how in the first movie, how like the whole movie was like them getting together and being a team?
To my little friend.
Because you know how in the first movie it was all about them coming together to be a team. They completely disregard that in the second movie. Had them separate again.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I'm going to leave it here for now because I do think it was much better the second time when I watched it the second time. I liked it a lot more. I don't know. I do like it a lot, but I don't know. It's tough. Okay, let me
I
go
did like Kurt Russell.
Yeah, Kurt Russell's the best. Okay, Infinity War, that's got to go way up. Right?
Excelsior.
Infinity War is definitely Excelsior. Yeah,
that was awesome.
Well, okay,
fantastic.
They kill everybody at the end.
It's great.
Oh, here's the thing. I love.
You just did
now.
Andrew, I thought you'd be happy because they killed off freaking the new Spider-Man. Right?
Okay, you got me there, but still. I didn't like how the whole, like I said, with the Hulk, I didn't like that. Then Star-Lord had to lose his cool, and in turn he destroyed the universe with the snap.
Okay. Does anyone think it shouldn't be at the very top?
Okay,
No.
I put it in Avengers Assemble. It's not perfect.
Okay, so you think it should be one down? I think it should be at the top. Sean thinks at the top. DC at the top or no? Infinity War.
Yeah, at the top.
Yep. Okay, Skeptic.
Sorry, which one? Infinity War.
Infinity War.
Oh yeah, it's Excelsior by far. It's amazing.
I leave it in Avengers Assemble.
Top. Keep it
top.
top.
Okay, so everyone's most people are saying it's a top. Andrew, you're close to the top, so we'll just say it's the top.
Yeah, I have a few nitpicks with it.
Yes, I got a couple. Okay, what about Endgame?
Okay,
Endgame is Excelsior for me.
Oh, hold on. Let's not jump to conclusions.
I wouldn't say it's Excelsior. Like I think it's maybe It's between like Avengers Assemble or I can do it all day because there's some problems with the time travel. Like the time travel is
I was
confusing.
gonna say that.
Maybe I kind of jumped to my conclusion, to be honest.
Yeah, because like
also the first
the
half
time
was
travel
slow.
isn't explained very well if as many people think.
Yeah, and
Okay,
also
so-
the first half of the movie is really slow.
I love how slow it is. I love that actually.
They show what the world looks like.
Yeah.
I get that, and he's right about the time travel thing. It didn't make any sense, but I do like the portal scene in the third act.
Okay, so Arkham, what did you say?
I would say like you could put Avenger Assemble or you could put Excelsior. Like it's your choice.
Okay, Skeptic, what are your thoughts?
I'd say
Caleb,
Avengers
not
Assemble.
great. There's a lot of
It's
problems.
for me as a conclusion for the whole series. It's like it's close.
Oh, fuck me.
It's close to a masterpiece. It really is. It has. It's like there's some problems,
1
like
second.
how they treated Thor and Hulk. That is a huge problem for me. But overall, like the movie is just a
I
masterpiece.
hated
Almost.
Thor.
Like I love the movie.
Okay,
I can rewatch Endgame all the time. Like
Not me.
DC.
Shawarma.
Okay, wow. Okay, so Sean, what do you think?
I could do this all day. Or Avengers Assemble is good too, but I can do
I'll
this
leave
all
it
day.
here.
It seems appropriate to me. But yeah.
I can leave
The
it
time
here.
travel ruins everything.
no,
Yeah.
it
I'm
time
fine with
travel-
the time travel because it's timey-wimey bullshit. It's like, and they kind of
This is
even say
Doctor
that,
Who,
right?
dude.
It's just,
This is
we're
like
just
Doctor
doing
Who.
this. Thank you.
Like I'm not saying it's like not a very good movie. It's like it's a little confusing with the time travel.
Wait, is Age of Ultron higher than it?
Yeah, Spider-Verse. I can do. I can
hold
do
on.
all
Did you
day.
just put Spider-Verse low?
Yeah.
No,
I
he put
agree.
it there so he can move up the
We'll
screen.
move it when we talk about it. Okay.
Oh,
So let's
hold on.
Spider Verse
Let's just
is
real quick. Hold on.
Excelsior.
With
Put it right
Endgame?
there.
Hold on. With Avengers Endgame, it's a great movie. Don't get me wrong, but it has some issues, like the
Yeah, of
time
course.
travel stuff. I hated how they treated Thor and Hulk.
Yeah, I don't like the Thor and Hulk stuff.
Yeah,
That's the only reason I'm putting it down one. I just can't stand Thor. They really ruined him.
Yeah, like he's fat.
And Hulk sucks, man. That's why. Yeah, the rest of it's pretty cool. Okay, let's move on. Spider-Verse.
Okay.
Sean, what do you
That is
think?
Excelsior.
Spider-Verse?
That is Excelsior. That movie
Hook
was
spoilers.
amazing.
It's not going to Excelsior for me.
What?
But,
Oh,
No.
you're all tripping. You're all tripping.
Sean, what do you think for Spider-Verse?
Yeah, I'm unpopular here. I would say
Oh, his internet's going out.
His internet's coming out. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so DC,
Okay,
what do you
okay.
think for in Spider-Verse?
Spider-Verse?
big fan of this movie. It's okay. I don't know
what
why
I'm gonna
everyone's
do,
like,
Arkham?
I'm doing
Well, hold
their
on,
thing,
Sean's
so
I'll tell you what I'm
but
gonna do.
yeah.
Okay, sorry, Sean. What did you say? Where should it go?
Either I can do this all day or shawarma.
Yeah, I'm good with either of those.
Oh,
DC,
hold on,
DC,
let me
what do
get
you
my
think?
thoughts. You can get-
Excelsior.
Excelsior. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Skeptic.
Yeah, it's
I
Excelsior.
put it in. I can do this all day. I don't think it's
No,
bad. I don't think
No,
it's
no,
Excelsior.
I know you guys are crazy about this fucking film, but like,
I'm not crazy about
yeah,
it.
you are.
It's better
No,
than
you are.
Spider-Man 2. It's better
Yeah,
than Spider-Man 2.
you consider it
Shut
better
up,
than the
shut
Raimi
up.
films. You love this film. All right, so
Yes, it's
I think it's good. It has a lot of good things about it. I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of Miles Morales.
Well, that's not the
neither.
only
He
reason why
wasn't.
the
He
movie's
wasn't
good.
that. He kind of sucked in the comics, but they made him better in this film.
He's not the only reason why this movie's so bad.
What?
No, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm just. It was just a little too crazy for me. I mean, I respect the film. I'm not good at explaining things, but I think I can do this all day is perfect. I don't know. It's just.
okay, well,
it's not
me-
amazing.
Okay,
Nah,
so
I put it
Arkham.
in
it has to
Excelsior.
be Excelsior.
That's
Okay,
not going to happen. But okay,
Why you
Excelsior.
dreaming?
Andrew, what do you think?
Okay, it's definitely Excelsior because this movie, when it came out, I did not see it coming. I thought the story, the cast, the relationship between Miles and Peter B. Parker was fantastic.
Yes, it's top tier.
Music, everything about this movie was awesome.
Which Peter Parker, the one that died at the beginning?
No, no, Peter
Right.
B. Parker.
Right. So it's like okay. So I don't like this movie that much.
Ah.
Okay, I'll tell you why.
Oh my God.
Okay, so hold on a second. What's my ranking? It's superhero, villain, story, right? For these kinds of things. So the superhero is Miles, and he's okay. Peter Parker is fat Peter Parker, and he's a loser. So that doesn't seem cool to me.
He doesn't feel like Spider-Man.
This is a different version of Peter Parker.
Older...
Right, but no. What do you mean Peter Parker? No, it's the Peter Parker from it's Toby's Peter Parker.
No, it's not.
Very funny, dude. Very funny.
No,
yes,
J-Man.
they show,
very funny. He's not fat. Toby's not fat.
No, J-Man. What they were
Actually,
planning to do was
Tobey Maguire has gotten gained some weight.
Okay.
No, actually, you're
Can
wrong.
you
are
are
wrong.
wrong. This is
Hold
not
on,
Tobey
DC. Let
it's not
DC
Tobey
talk.
Maguire's Spider-Man. It's a different it's a different version of Spider-Man. Like
No, it's Peter Parker.
yeah, I know it's Peter Parker, but maybe the reason why maybe MJ broke up with him or something like that. The marriage.
Right, so I don't like that either. Look,
oh my
Peter
goodness.
Parker, hold on. Peter Parker in this movie, I don't care which version it is. Okay, if it's not Tobey Maguire, who cares who it is. The character of Peter Parker is what the real Spider-Man is. Spider-Man is Peter Parker.
Okay.
So they've made him a fat loser in this movie.
What?
A fat loser? What the hell are
they
you
not-
talking about?
He has to suck in his gut. He's wearing socks and stuff. He's like eating food. You guys watch Spider-Verse, right? Peter Parker
You
is.
must have watched a different movie, dude.
People eat food.
He's fat in it. Are you guys? Are you joking around with me? Or are you?
No. The reason why they made this is so they can both learn from each other.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't need Peter Parker to learn from someone who's brand new. It's like Peter Parker is the OG real Spider-Man. Miles is not. Miles should learn everything from him. Spider-Man doesn't need to learn from him.
Can
the OG Spider-Man is the one that we saw that basically died at the beginning. That's the OG version.
So that's trash. I don't want Peter Parker to be dead.
Like mentors can learn from other people.
Shut up, skeptic. I just read what you posted.
I really liked the film. It's a great introduction of Miles Morales becoming his own hero, learning from Peter Parker as a mentor, and you see in the film that Miles Morales becomes his own hero, and everyone goes back to their own Earth. So like this Peter Parker is like, I don't know what happened. Like I think MJ they all had a marriage and they broke up, and
right. So that sucks.
Basically, this is supposed to be a complete opposite, but while being the same.
It's supposed to be a complete opposite where you see you don't.
What could happen for both of? What could happen?
Okay, so Arkham, let me pose this question to you. So let's do Into the Batverse, and Bruce Wayne is a loser and doesn't know anything.
Stop it.
Right?
That would be Justice League. That would be Justice League.
Justice League.
That would be Justice League Batman, not
Snyder
Batman.
Cut Batman. Honestly,
right? Snyder Cut Batman is that, anyways. But okay,
Andrew said did freaking links now.
I've missed. Oh, did we?
I just sent pictures of Tobey Maguire gaining weight and.
Don't.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. He is gaining weight.
I'm doing payback.
Look, so Arkham, if they did this exact same thing with Bruce Wayne being a goof. And his life sucks, and he's stopped doing everything, and now he has to learn from Batwing or something. You'd be like, this is trash.
No, because it would be Justice League Batman.
But Batwing doesn't learn from Bruce Wayne. Batwing technically steals the tech of Bruce Wayne.
I'm just giving you an example. I'm just saying, okay, so pick a new character, pick a brand new character, and have Bruce Wayne. Look, they made Peter Parker look stupid in this. It's not like he came and he was awesome, and then Miles learns from him, and they learn from each other. It's like Peter Parker was made to look like a goof in this movie. The Peter Parker from Miles's world dies.
Hold on. Are you saying...
Yo, Truth, look at Truth's comment.
Oh, I can't.
What did he say? Oh my god!
Someone hand me the gauntlet. I need to dust some people.
Okay, J-Man, are you saying that superheroes like Peter Parker are not allowed to be broken or down? They're supposed to be always perfect?
Oh, I remember saying those exact words never, but What I'm telling you is that I don't want to see a movie where a new Spider-Man is better than the old Spider-Man.
Wait, are you saying this is like Star Wars and Rey?
Yes, I am saying this is like Star Wars.
What?
You dare compare it to the sequel trilogy?
Okay, if you compare it like that, I kind of agree with you, J-Man.
Like, okay, Miles Morales is better than Peter Parker. That is wrong.
He's not. He makes many mistakes.
Yeah, but
And
Peter
many
Parker looks like a
mistakes.
goof.
Part of the final battle. He was out there fighting
Peter Parker
with him.
looks like a goof. Okay, so you think Peter Parker in this movie is awesome? He's
I don't think he's
Okay,
awesome,
well,
but
then
I think he's fine
he's not
for the movie.
Spider-Man. He's not Spider-Man.
He
in
was
this
in the
movie.
final battle. He was out there fighting with him.
This
He
is
does
Tobey
have the-
Maguire's
he does have the
Spider-Man, and the one that
Spider-Man
died was Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man.
I don't know. I think
Ooh.
everyone loved this. I think everyone got on this movie for some reason, and they just
For
super
some
love it
reason?
without reason. It's just beyond reason to me. It's a good movie. It's not Excelsior. It doesn't make me cry or make me care about anything. I watch it. I
It's a
thought
leap
this
of
was a
faith,
cool movie.
dude.
Because
It's a leap of
J-Man doesn't
faith.
care about anyone.
It's like it's just.
He cares about Wonder Woman.
He cares about Justice League.
I mean, I like. Wonder Woman.
I don't know. It's
Yeah,
it's
I
not-
think
it's
the whole
trash,
Miles
anyways.
Morales thing, like, I'm disappointed that they introduced this character in a cartoon, and now they're keeping him in the cartoon universe. They're too chicken shit to make a fucking movie with Miles
Right.
Morales in it,
Well,
like a
about
live
that,
action
there
one.
were leaks about
kind of my
casting
disappointment
for
with
Miles Morales
Spider-Verse
in
as
the
well.
new Spider-Man movie.
Okay, so let's move Spider-Verse up a bit because a lot of people.
Well,
are
I
loving
hope
this
I hope
movie.
that happens, but I don't know if it will.
Either that or the next Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Because
Okay,
there's too
so
many
let's-
Spider-Man in this upcoming movie.
All right, let's move Spider-Verse up one. So now it's an Avengers
Oh, no.
Assemble. I know everyone
It would
wants
make
to
sense,
be-
but I don't think they're gonna do it.
Mace Windu.
What?
Oh, he's a trash character too.
No, he's not.
Of course he is.
No one from the sequel. No one from
Oh
the
my God, it's
prequel
Marvel
is
movies.
trash.
Hey, what about
Everybody
Porkins?
from-
You like
everybody from-
Porkins?
Oh my
Everybody from the
God.
prequel is
You got
trash.
the-
No,
Porkins
not
film?
Anakin,
Wow.
not Obi-Wan, not Ahsoka, not Padme, not
Oh
the
my
Chancellor,
god, Padme is trash. though.
not Yoda.
Explicit.
Those are fine words, J-Man.
Padme is really bad. Dude.
Nah.
Oh, here we go.
Nah,
Dude, she's really bad.
no,
Let-
she's not.
No, she's real awful.
No.
She's awful.
No.
I really like the relationship between Padme and Anakin.
Let's get
Oh,
back to Star.
Arkham,
Let's look
please.
back to
There's
Marvel.
no relationship between
There is
There is
a
no
relationship. There is a
Now we're going
relationship.
Star Wars now.
It just there's a script that says like they're supposed to be together, so they're together.
Yeah, it's
It's
awful.
like he
There's
kills
a
like a
relationship.
whole village of sand people, and she's like, "Oh, that's okay, you know."
And yet, Luke and Leia are brother and sister. That didn't stop them from kissing each other.
Okay, they didn't know.
That's because
Okay,
George
just-
Lucas didn't come up with that yet.
Yeah, he didn't plan that.
He's like,
out-
I guess they're
out
brother and
of
sister now, but you
He-
have
he
them
prob-
French kiss in the last
I
movie.
think I think he
You
felt
French kiss,
You know
Sean.
what?
That's what are you?
You
They
know
kiss
what,
in the mouth.
Sean?
They kiss
Back
in the
to
mouth,
Marvel,
so what?
please.
Okay,
I'm sorry for bringing this up.
let's look at this. Okay. Not saying there should be stuff added, right? But are you okay with this top row?
I'm okay with it. I would just bring down First Avenger down one.
First Avenger down one.
Yeah.
Skeptic, are you okay? I don't know. I really like First Avenger though. Skeptic, what do you think? Is this a good top? Not saying you want to add to it. Do you want to subtract anything from here?
No, I love all of them.
Okay. So DC, if we don't subtract First Avenger, are you still okay with that?
Yeah, I'm
Like-
still okay with it.
Okay.
We need to change one thing.
What's
Yeah,
that?
go ahead. Go ahead.
Logan is Excelsior.
I
Yeah,
agree.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it
I
is.
agree with
Yeah,
that.
cool. I agree with that.
Okay. Does everyone want Logan to go up to? I'm
Yes,
okay with that.
yes.
Yeah, I enjoy Logan.
And Spider-Verse
Sure.
has to go there too.
Yes.
Oh my
I'm not
God.
doing Spider-Verse. I'm not doing. I moved
Is
into
it
Avengers.
Dengar? That's cool.
Yeah.
Skeptic. I'm not wearing it today, but this shirt, I have the Dengar version. I have that toy as a T-shirt.
Yeah. My freaking dogs chewed off his feet.
Oh, that's brutal. Okay, no more Star Wars talk. All right, Avengers Assemble. Does anything need to be moved down from here?
Dark
No.
Phoenix. Dark Phoenix.
I know I like
Oh,
Dark
really?
Phoenix, but nobody else likes
Nice.
it. I don't know. I'm gonna. Ah,
This is gonna be the same conversation with Wonder
How
Woman
about this?
1984 when we have the
remove-
DC.
We
oh, by the way, I'm never doing DCEU.
Oh yeah, thank
Really?
goodness, because
Come
that would
on.
be Civil
Because-
War would happen.
Yeah,
Do
no,
all the
it-
DC movies.
no, I can do them in 2 seconds if you really want,
How
but I
about
don't think you really
animated
want me to
movies?
say them.
J-Man,
Yeah,
that would
no
have
one is
to
gonna like
that would have to be a 5-hour stream with all the argument and bickering.
Nobody wants me to do my DCEU. Trust me,
Because
they definitely don't.
We
want
will
me to do
all
it.
be against you.
No. You will, but not if I get my friends, because we all hate everything.
Oh, you all hate everything?
Look
Yes.
at Darkstar. Hold up, J-Man, you like Dark Phoenix?
Yes,
Disgusting.
yes.
You're going to hell.
You
You're
missed.
going to hell. At least
think
move
Dark
it down
Star
one.
missed
At least
one.
move it down one.
Yeah, I'll move. Okay, I'll move it down one.
Okay, I'm fine with that, but it's still a trash movie.
But the thing is,
I
you
said down
missed-
one, not down two.
Oh, did I
it
move
just-
it down too? Oh.
Yeah, because it was originally Avengers Assemble, and you just
Yeah.
moved it down two.
How about
it's
video
re-
games?
it-
You want to do
it's
video
not
games?
as-
Oh
J-Man?
no,
It's
No,
not
no,
as
no,
good
no.
as those movies. Okay, so this looks pretty good then. We got
Yeah,
Spider-Verse,
everything
we
looks
got
good right now.
Avengers. That looks pretty good, right? With up here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can do this all day is pretty good. These are the middle ones, which is okay. These are okay, I think. This is
I
all
would
okay.
move
Spider-Man?
Amazing Spider-Man and Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man 2 up one
Okay,
each.
okay.
Up one each.
Okay.
I can't do Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's that's
Yes,
not a
thank
good
you.
movie.
Thank
I
you.
can't do it. I can't do that one. What about Shawarma's on me then? Are we okay with this? Captain Marvel's kind of wonky. Black Widow's not that great either. The rest of them are
I would move up
okay.
Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's
No, I
the
can't-
only
I
thing I
can't,
got.
dude. That's a
And
brutal
Dark and
movie.
Apocalypse.
No, that's a brutal movie
No,
too.
how about this? Don't bring up Apocalypse. Just bring up Amazing Spider-Man 1 and Amazing Spider-Man 2. Then we'll be fine.
No, Amazing Spider-Man 1 is an awful movie.
No, it's
I
not.
cannot-
It is
it's awful.
terrible. It is.
I can't-
Compared to
I
the
can't.
Tobey Maguire trilogy, it's
Oh,
No.
okay,
No.
only
the rest
good
of the movies
Tobey
nobody
Maguire
cares about.
Spider-Man
Stop.
movie is Spider-Man 2.
As long as we can all agree, Nicholas Hammond is the best.
Of course.
Okay.
As long as we can agree, Nicolas Cage is the perfect Ghost Rider.
Wait, is that Morpheus? What is that movie there?
Oh yeah, for some reason they have Morpheus.
It's not
Is it
out.
downloaded?
It's not out. What?
I know. That was a weird thing. Oh, it's not letting me download it. That sucks.
Well, let
I
me
think
download
it
did
senses-
mine.
let me-
I think
did
it
let me
senses
download
that
it.
you like Dark Phoenix.
No, it let me download it. Okay,
It's gonna
nice.
lose all your shit.
Uh-oh.
There you go. No,
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 it's
I
okay.
got it. I was able to.
Yay, at
Somebody
least
will
I'm on top. I'm in the middle.
Okay, that is it. So let me know, guys, what you want to do for the next one. We're not doing DCU because that's
Star
just gonna be
Wars.
arguing.
Star
Yeah,
Wars.
Star Wars we can do.
yes.
So go on Tiermaker and
Star
find a
Wars
Star
thingy.
Wars one that you like. And Sean, if there's not one that has everything, then Sean, you can create one if you want to.
Could we create one for every
Yeah.
scene in the sequel trilogy?
Ooh,
How
we
about-
should-
how about-
No,
how
No,
about
we
tier
should
list for
we
every
should do
scene?
we should do fights. We should do Star Wars fights like Anakin versus Obi-Wan, Rey versus Kylo Ren.
You should do the
Luke versus
DCU, even though that you hate. I think everyone would like to see your opinion.
you don't want to see my opinion.
You
Nah,
already
nah,
know,
Arkham just
Gene.
wants to see Arkham just wants to see the whole world burn down.
Literally, I told you don't want to see my opinion. You know what it is. You
Hey,
know, you literally know
Arkham
what it is.
Arkham's just like Joker. He just wants to see the whole world burn.
He just wants to see the
Hey,
world.
Hey
burn.
Andrew, I just want to let you know. I hope I hope Tobey Maguire doesn't die in this new movie.
I hope he dies in the new movie.
Yeah, I
No,
hope
he's
he
not
dies.
gonna die.
I
His-
hope he
his
dies.
time
in
has
this
come.
movie.
His time has come.
Or
Yeah,
Andrew.
his time's done.
No, not Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew's gonna die.
No, and if
No,
Andrew
no,
dies,
he's
I'm
not
throwing
gonna
my drink
die.
at the screen and
To-
walking
Tobey
out.
Tobey Maguire's gonna die.
No, no, they
Oh,
they,
come
they
on, come back,
direct.
These people are pretending that Tobey Maguire's not the best.
He's
obviously
not.
the
He
best.
only has one
Let's
good
come into
Spider-Man
this.
movie.
Yes.
Did I just come into you all trashing? Do my ears deceive me? Or y'all
No,
letting me have
I absolutely hated Birds of Prey. That was a real awful movie. That was an awful movie. It ruined a lot of characters. Dark Star, you've missed a lot of the way I think about these kind of movies where I go by the hero first and then the villain and the story. If you want me to ever review a movie properly with giving you an actual proper take, I can do that. But when we do these fun things, I'm going by what I just feel. That's how it goes, right?
Oh, J-Man.
Yeah, go ahead.
We should do a tier list of the top the upcoming comic book movies and what we're looking forward to. Like have
Yeah,
the
that
top
might be something.
the one that we're most looking forward to, and the bottom be like
Right, what we're least looking forward to.
w-
Yeah,
we're
so
just
go
going
on
to
that
skip it.
website. There's a link in my video. You can go on there, and
I think
and
you
can
have
see
to
the
create an
Tiermaker.
account to do that.
No. I didn't create one. You can do it on your own. No, not if you want to create a tier list, you might have to. But if you just search for the
No,
ones
you
that they
don't.
have.
Yes,
You don't have
if you-
to.
like if you try to search for
I was able to do it, so
upcoming.
Okay.
Let me see like if they have it.
Should I make a
J-Man.
tier list of all the people in J-Man's channel?
Yes, me at top because of my love for Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, that'd be
You're
bottom.
biased. You're
Oh, come
sentiment.
on. Coming
No,
from
Andrew
you.
Garfield
I'm just joking.
isn't in Amazing Spider-Man 2. Andrew Garfield looks and behaves and feels like a very good Spider-Man, but the rest of the movie is awful. That's the only problem. Like he himself is very good in Spider-Man.
He should have been MCU's Spider-Man.
I could go for that. I could go for that.
I'd be fine with that.
I would be fine with that.
Thank
Tom
you.
Holland is not the Spider-Man that Sean and I
Tony Stark
know.
Jr.
That's the problem. He's not the Spider-Man that we know. Like Tobey Maguire is the closest, but Andrew Garfield is very good in Amazing Spider-Man 2. In part 1, he was learning. Okay, fine. In part 2, he was perfect. But the rest of the movie, unfortunately, is very just not good. The villains are very bad. The story is wonky. Electro is kind of ruined. He looks stupid. He looks like a Smurf. He's like a blue-faced Smurf. Like it's.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he did
They are
look
bringing
like
that back
in the
during-
comics.
Well, he looks better. He looks much better because he's just his.
Oh,
skin
thank you,
color,
Truth.
and he's got the,
Thank you, Truth. Amazing Spider-Man 2 is a
stop it.
crime against humanity.
Stop it. And
The movie is, but not the portrayal of Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire only has one good Spider-Man movie, and that's
Shut up.
Spider-Man 2.
Shut up. I said shut up. You shut your mouth now, or else.
Oh, okay, guys.
I think
that
that's
is
time
it.
to end it.
It's time. I think it's time to end it. All right. Okay. So yeah, tweet me what you want, right? Whatever tier ones you want, we can figure out. Sean made a Superman.
Yeah, I
villain
don't think
one.
you can do it because.
Oh, I think we should do Superman villain.
Ooh,
Yeah,
we
we
did
do
the
the
I
villain.
don't think you
That's a
can
good
do the upcoming DC 2022. I
about-
think is they don't have it. No one made
alright.
a
You
tier
don't have
list of
enough.
it.
Why don't we do superhero pornos?
What?
What?
No.
I think Flesh Gordon is my favorite. Flesh Gordon is my favorite. I have it right there. I have it on.
What a
My
Flash
favorite
porno.
my favorite is Mad
Steering
Max.
right from the conversation.
Okay, we're done with that. Okay,
Yeah,
guys.
we're out. Bye.
That was
Okay,
awesome. Thanks,
bye.
guys. We'll see you.
I got
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.